Yes.
Hi, Rumble Bigots. Hi, Odyssey.
Weird because it says even in streamers it says we're live.
Yeah. Sucks the bone.
Let's
That
go,
is-
Rumble Bigots.
Oh no,
Let's go,
now it's
Rumble
actually saying live.
Bigots.
That's fucking weird,
Mighty
dude.
Morphin
We're finally
Rumble
live on YouTube.
Bigots.
Yeah, we're finally. Nope.
I still don't show us as live.
No,
Yeah.
we got
Live.
nothing, man.
No.
That's so weird.
Yeah, there's some
Hi,
weird
humans.
fucking shit going on.
We are live, but not.
It says we're live, but
I bet you got took down because of penis gagging you with entertainment.
It never started though.
never started.
Oh.
Yeah, that's,
It never even started playing the intro.
Oh shit! Hang on, let me make sure it's public.
Wrong stream key.
Go into
No.
the studio.
No.
Get in the teeth.
Hey, Eric, what up?
Yeah. So anyway, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm great.
I'm doing quite huge.
I heard you were working on a song, Corey.
I am currently working on many songs. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that I'm going to release is really going to piss a lot of people off if they bother listening to it. And Grant Gregory's going to love it. Just saying.
Because he's
Grant
Australian.
Gregory loves these kinds of songs.
Mr. Grant Gregory. Mr.
He's
Grant
imaginary because he's Australian.
Grant Gregory.
They don't exist. They don't exist. We could do it. It's Australia, the Vanishing Musical. We could do that. Right. No? Okay.
No.
Yes.
I mean,
I am begging for a She-Hulk season 2. Begging.
Oh god,
we
you
have
see that? You see that
goddamn-
tweet?
Oh yes, we have.
What
gotta
happened?
have one.
Oh, some dude got triggered, and Gary tweeted out saying it's like you said the MCU. It was pretty funny, and basically he was complaining about critics and how they can't handle certain things. And I retweeted it, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's like I want a second season so I can laugh harder at it.
Oh,
Like, come on, come on,
It's
baby.
fun, though.
come on. Kick it into gear. Let's
Alright.
go.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna have to pull a South Park and be like, we're sorry. Sorry. This isn't some weird possible chance, by the way, that maybe you had like a separate YouTube link on accident.
No,
Okay. Just fucking,
this is Monday Night Meltdown.
wait, wait.
Now it shows up.
What
Now
the
we're
fuck?
now we're live.
we're
on
Now we're
YouTube.
live.
Hello.
Hello. What happened? That was
Houston,
really
hello.
weird.
Yeah, that was
Guys,
weird. All right.
That was strange.
You missed the best opening of all time, and it
Of
was one of those
all time.
openings that
Is it actually working? I'm still seeing connecting streams.
yeah, no, it's on,
Oh,
it's
no,
on
no,
yeah,
YouTube
now I
on
see
my
it.
side.
Yeah.
It's one live.
Finally,
Bell's
Jesus.
backstage too.
the
hell?
opening self-destructed after 5 seconds, so we can't play it again.
That
No.
was
Just know you
bizarre.
missed it.
hi,
Oh,
Southern Belle.
Hi, everybody. We weren't late.
Hi,
We- we
everybody.
No, we were a couple minutes late because I was late.
Yeah, but we went live like within the the traditional 5
Went
minutes.
live
Yeah,
6
we
minutes
were only
ago.
like
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 minutes. Only
Oh,
technically
wow.
4 or 5 minutes late.
Corey,
10
that's
minutes or so.
amazing. Look at that.
Comics was late like a
Get your eyes
14-year-old
checked.
girl
He
in
needs to update his
Oklahoma.
glasses.
Jesus, Cox.
Hey, I are there, and I are one of those statistics.
Yes.
So I can do it.
And yeah, it's true. You are. Modelicious but was our intro a triumph? It absolutely was.
Actually, it was a triumph.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
this was the hugest one.
Yeah.
I just want to say our intro saved lives.
It saved many lives.
which is
Many lives.
okay. All right. Well, there was something I wanted to talk about briefly, and somebody. We'll get to that in a second. So Jason Sandberg for $2 says, "Hell of a job, Angel." Angel. I guess that's how you. I don't know. Do you say it Angel or is it actually Angel in Spanish?
Angel.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Angel. Angel
Or
in Soto.
Angel.
Hell of a job. Yeah. Oh crap! I unstarted. Hang on. Let me go
Oh,
find
I
it.
am comics. I have fingers. They work.
Yes, they do.
Just not well.
Just not well. Exactly. There we go.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Kangaroo Rooster points
Yeah,
out sad
Kangaroo
news. Yeah. Donovan Crypt Daddy passed away. I saw that. That was very sad. I mean, I got to. Hello, Gray Cat. Thanks for putting your ass to the camera.
Kitty.
I had the pleasure of streaming with him a couple times on F&T. I was very shocked to hear. I saw Ricky Berwick's tweet about it, and then Talks, myself, and Culture were talking about it. So yeah, man. R.I.P. Crypt Daddy. It's very sad news, man. That dude was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Funny dude. Yep.
Oh, sad. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Southern Bell's here. All right.
Yes, you misogynist pig.
Yes, I am.
The woman.
I am that. I'm definitely that. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, very, very sad news about Crypt Daddy.
Word.
Yes. R.I.P. dude. R.I.P.
Yep. All right, Cat, get out of here. So yeah, don't know what to say other than that, man.
He let the good legacy of jokes, comedy, great edgelordness on his YouTube. I'd say go look back at his content and see the laughs that he brought people. Because
not only that, man, but he knew it was going to happen at some point. I mean, he mentioned it a few times, even on F&T. He'd make jokes about it. So yeah,
that's for someone like him to make jokes. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm speaking for the guy, but he's the type of guy who did joke about that thing. I imagine he would probably want people to not take it to heart at least as much as possible. Obviously, we're all going to have some degree of downness about it, but we definitely enjoy what he gave, because he made me laugh quite a bit, and I'm definitely putting that
leaves
stuff
a
on
legacy
overdrive.
of somebody who, is able to laugh at anything.
Yeah.
And if you're in that position and you can be joking all the time, then I mean that's what you're teaching people.
Well, it really does take a special person
find humor in anything
to be able to find humor like that. Being dealt a pretty shit set of cards, man, and being able to not just survive but thrive. Through humor and whatnot. Okay, I got to kick the cat out. He's being a pain in the ass.
There's a line in Highlander that the bad guy says it's better to burn out than to fade away.
Oh yeah,
and, that I think was Crypt Daddy.
He was inspiring.
Yeah, burn bright and live. Some people live more in 5 minutes than most people live in their entire life.
Oh, absolutely.
Something like
Stuff like that. I think that he was
joke.
One of
But
those.
he took what he had and he made the most of it. I mean, he was very
He did
inspiring.
more than most people do, right?
Right, with his
That's the thing.
pinky. He did more with his pinky than people do with their whole body.
Yep.
I mean, that's inspiring. I mean, he could have felt sorry for himself. He could have laid there and cried and boo-hooed and whined, woe is me. But no, he chose to take what he was given and to inspire other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to me
people
who
are
whines all the time.
Yeah.
better shape than him, who are, I guess, fully able-bodied, and they are mopey, whiny, woo is me. And here he is with these conditions, and he's just making things happen. It's just like, what's your excuse?
Let me.
I love
find a
seeing
tweet.
that.
I'll pull it up.
For sure. As we all go quiet.
Yeah.
Silence.
Watch Tom's go to this.
Yeah.
And then I see memes. And okay. Release the McCracken. Are we past the mark? Are we okay? Release the
we're at 11
McCracken is one sick motherfucker. I'm just gonna say that. Oh my god.
That's what makes
What
him
do
so
you do
great.
now?
Lovely Sherry.
Oh, Sherry's
She's
in it.
not.
Oh, this is
Yeah, I don't want to
horrifying.
piss her off.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
you see
release-
that? Holy cow! What he did to you.
I only have one thing to say to that. I'm sorry.
I am so sorry.
Oh, is this
And
the
not the
Brahma's
not
Bull's
the
Milk
South
one?
Park. We're sorry.
We're so sorry. So I'm gonna bring up the GoFundMe that they have up to
Yeah.
care of his funeral services. For Richard's
Oh no, I see the one from Nick. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
brutal.
So
Yeah.
Crypt Daddy, he was a comedian. Did a lot on YouTube. He's been a guest on Friday Night Tights on at least 2 occasions that I can remember. It may be more. But Chrissy knew him, right?
Yeah, I
he
believe
was
so.
a big fan of Chrissy's.
Yeah.
Huge
Right.
fan.
And they're trying to raise 8,000, and they got it to be able to lay him the rest of the way that he wanted to. And he had I can't remember what it was that he had. He didn't really talk about. I don't remember him talking about exactly what the thing he had, but
That muscular dystrophy.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Muscular dystrophy. That's what it was. So that's the stuff that Jerry Lewis telethons and all that stuff are from. So it's slowly losing the ability to move and use your, write, do all that kind of stuff. And eventually it gets to the point where you can't breathe, and off you go. So
Yeah.
but yeah, he was funny as hell and made fun of everybody. And didn't he get kicked off of YouTube once or twice?
Probably.
I think he got kicked off of Twitter a couple of times. And
He was a total fucking edgelord.
Yeah, he was. He lived life on that edge and stuff like that. It's okay. So, oh my god, I thought this person who asked MC Plutenface. That's funny.
Nick Plutenface.
Nick Plutenface. Oh my god, I thought he was someone from Blue Beetle. Damn, that kid was funny. Yeah. And Sherry's right. He held back no punches.
No,
right?
he didn't.
I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to him? Right? That quote unquote God has not already done.
Yeah, I mean that's a good example of no fucks given right there. It's like
Exactly.
Yeah.
His jar of fucks was empty.
Yep.
So
big time.
But he was funny as hell.
Yeah. RIP, dude. You're gonna be missed. You're one funny dude.
So Robbie said he is currently suspended from YouTube. I don't think he's going to be
Twitter.
appealing.
Yeah.
Oh, from Twitter? Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But yeah, Godspeed.
Yeah, Godspeed, indeed. Well, we should probably move on to something that's not as sad.
Okay, well, I got something for you.
I agree.
Maybe sad in a different way. Humorous for us. Sad.
This is an epic meme that came from Robbie Hart.
Oh my!
Yes.
Brahma's been working out. I didn't know he'd been doing that.
He's got giant nipples that look like eagle eyes.
Yeah, dude, I mean, yeah.
That's a 12-pack there.
Well, yeah. He looks fit.
He does look fit. Nice loincloth.
He gets a lot of protein.
Been doing a lot of cardio. And protein.
Who would have thought drinking bull's milk would make you that shredded in shape?
Right?
Well, that's why we sell
it. It's a lot of work of milking those bulls. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got these. What kind of boots are these things? With his feet hanging out. Oh,
they're Uggs. He's wearing Uggs.
Oh, he's wearing Uggs. Okay.
Yeah, those things probably cost like 12, 13 grand.
Yeah,
probably
me and the MAGA shaman.
That's right. That's right.
Same shoe choice.
Brahma just got the wrong directions and ended up in northern Arizona as opposed to the capital on January 6th. Got on the wrong plane.
He took the wrong turn.
That's Robbie Hart. Or at least Kraken did that.
Brahma would have been
there was
there.
plenty to protest in Arizona too.
We're past the time now, right? Okay.
So Pinochet's helicopter tours for $2 says at least reading and spelling are equal on the show.
Yeah, the title should be worst.
Oh.
Second.
Oh. Oh, wow.
I'm glad somebody pointed that out to me.
Yeah, well, I don't. The thing is, I'm never going to catch misspelling. So
yeah, I know.
I am the worst speller on here.
True.
There we go. It's fixed.
That's why I correct mine all the time. Because I knew the spelling police is here on the panel, so I didn't want to get in trouble.
Oh well, the spelling police also show up in the comment section too.
Why is Andor trending?
They're the ones that pointed it out.
Well, because
I hadn't even looked at the title. So
because tonight we get Ahsoka.
Oh, is Ahsoka released tonight?
Ass
Tomorrow
Holka.
night.
Well,
tomorrow night.
morning.
Oh my
Technically, I think
Is it come out
to
tonight at
Tuesday,
3
so
a.m.?
screw
I thought
Ahsoka.
people intentionally misspell things to grab people's attention. Game.
you
Game the
can
algorithm.
actually. You can actually, but
It's bundling onto phonics.
but it's bungling, yeah, bungling phonics. But anyway, no. What I'm going to say is this: I think you can get the UK feed tonight sometime for Ass Holka.
But I thought it came out like 3 a.m. Disney
I'm
releases.
Except that they're releasing it in prime time, mañana.
Nice.
The first
Oh.
time ever.
What's up with that? Making you
First
wait?
time ever.
Yeah, I know. It's really fucking weird, man. Pinochet comes back with for another $2. Worse or worst? F. F it. Play the Princess Bride clip. I don't know, man. Is it worse or worst?
Worst.
Worst.
Worst. Okay.
What are we asking?
I don't know. I'm dyslexic. I don't know if I can know these things.
If it's a comparative, it's worse. If it's the most, then it's worst.
Okay.
Well, I
Good to
mean,
know.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Could it be
if
worse
you're
first?
describing something that's saying, "Hey, this is not as good," and you're saying this is worse than the first, it's definitely the one that ends in E.
Yeah, that's
But if you're
comparative.
saying this is the worst game I've ever played, it definitely is the one with the T.
well,
And
this
that's
has
your
been our
English lesson
kindergarten
for the
catch-up.
evening.
I put Worcestershire in hamburgers.
Worcestershire sauce.
That's
What
what I
easy
said.
to say.
You know what the main ingredient in that is?
Worcestershire. Kind of like the way you say
Anchovies.
Spider-Man.
Anchovy.
In Worcestershire?
Yeah. Spiderman.
Or chest.
You know why culture likes Worcestershire?
Give me the
No.
meat and give it to me raw.
Exactly why. Right here. I'll get a redneck here. I'm doing good tonight.
Oh.
Best
That's
line
good.
ever in that whole
I
series.
don't, no, second best.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
beats O on GTC. And you know what that is.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
Oh my God, the cock. Why?
As Father Miller goes running from the chat.
Yeah.
You
All I have to
know
say,
what
man,
we're
you
about
don't get
here.
nearly as bad as Jeremy Wormy does on his own streams.
Oh, Termy gets destroyed.
Oh God.
He
Yeah.
deserves it, but I mean, he gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Culture is well loved. I've just been followed on Twitter by an account called Old Fat Man.
Is that are you saying something about culture?
No.
No.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Old fat man.
That wasn't
Yeah, old
nice.
fat
Is
man.
that an alternate for
Not
Tom?
that
or-
fat.
I don't know, but his avatar is the Marine logo. So I'm like, okay.
Everybody's
I was
gonna.
gonna beat you up if you said that about culture after he did that 5-star video analysis.
There you go. 5
That's right.
stars from Southern Belle.
Everybody's gonna see my moves on Saturday. So
Moves.
Dude,
10K
I get to
baby.
see them on Saturday. Yes.
Better start doing those push-ups now, buddy.
Oh, God, Black Sparings. You are a bad
I can
kid.
send you a link for a full body workout that'll get you feeling real good.
no, right now.
5 days.
Look,
He's
I
not worried
feel
about
bad.
feeling good. He's got
I-
to look good.
Eat
I
10 of
worked
these
out
gummies.
hard.
He's got to do the Brahma
I'm
workout.
hurting. There is not one thing on my body that doesn't hurt. Maybe the tip of my nose is the only thing that doesn't hurt on me right now.
And you need to follow that up with a 30-minute yoga session.
Yoda. No, Yoda ain't gonna help me, dude. He's like gonna be like all speaking backwards and shit.
I'll
No.
seem yoga.
All right.
Yoga flame.
Eric,
And you
Eric,
claim
hey.
to be woman tits you have.
Eric K for $5. Culture has been well loved. You mean ridden hard and put away wet?
Only sometimes.
Why? Eric, you're my friend. Eric, you're my friend.
You have had Eric's
Is
meat
he,
in
though?
your mouth.
Yes, I have.
I've seen it. Don't ask. Don't ask.
I have seen it.
And it was delicious. Just saying.
All right. What do
We
we,
made
what do
him
we want
want
to make fun of
extra
first?
blood.
We want to make fun of the Marvels first.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
That's
Hey.
Do it.
Now we're
Pretty
gonna
low-hanging
Yeah.
fruit.
stop
but,
making
I
fun of
mean,
me now.
God, it is.
Comic's favorite.
We'll get back to making fun of you later, man.
Low-hanging
It's
What
fine.
do you mean?
Okay.
Oh,
So apparently, Mia DaCosta reveals that Kevin Feige is lukewarm on her pitches for a sequel. Oh,
I wonder why.
well, this is the best part. The sequel of female-led films now depends on whether or not the movie is good.
No shit.
wait a minute. The movie's dog shit.
Yeah. Which is this explains a lot of Brie Larson's response. If they want me back, then I'll come back. It's like, yeah, they don't want you back.
No.
Yeah, this is the last of Captain Marvel you'll be seeing. And it goes back to the whole thing of well, you know what, those movies should have been good to begin with. So yeah.
That would have been nice.
It would have been nice. It would have been
Remember
very
the old
nice.
Wonder Woman joke. Wonder Woman is aptly named because she's walking around going, I wonder how that works, and I wonder what happened there, and I wonder. It was a
Wonder Chica. Oh wait, that's
Captain Marvel to me when they made it was always the same. She marvels at all the great things that men have done for her.
Oh wow! So she walks around being all like Owen Wilson all the time. Then, oh wow!
Yeah. This article, by the way, Spencer, I know you're watching, man. Great job.
Spencer's awesome.
Yes,
he sent me a note today. No, wait, did he send?
I need to get Spencer back on the show. I need to get back to getting people on the show. That's what I need.
John sent me a note today.
John,
yes.
Okay, what John said to you?
What do you think about this mixer?
Oh wow! Like in this
audio
party mixer.
I said you can't go wrong with Magic Chef. I think that works out just fine.
Oh, so you're talking about that?
Oh, those kinds of mixers. All right, gotcha.
What about a KitchenAid?
KitchenAid works too, actually, but they're really expensive.
Ninjas are really
red
good.
ones.
Not the new ones. Not the new ones. They're trash.
Yeah, well, the old school ones were like the red ones that were the special ones that were like automated. Like you hit a button and it did like stuff and things spun around and stuff.
You could put 20 different attachments on it to do.
Yeah, man.
Things.
Man.
I got one.
You're talking about a KitchenAid mixer or the M5 sexual device?
I actually have one of those old school KitchenAid standing mixers.
The Hobart. The Hobart.
Yeah.
Those
what does it do, Corey?
And the attachments fit those too, the older models.
Yeah, what doesn't it do, Corey? What doesn't that mixer do?
Right now it doesn't
I'm
grind
sorry
meat.
you even asked at this point.
Right now it doesn't grind meat because I don't have that attachment because they want like $400 for it. And
God.
So
grinding meat.
Even grinding your own meat's expensive.
Yep.
Damn Bidenomics.
Ridiculous. Cheaper to find
Fox, you can't even grind your own meat for cheap.
It's the masturbation tax.
Yep.
You know what? If I were running for president, I would run on that. I am going to put a 5 cent per ounce masturbation.
I will help you grind your meat for cheap. It'll be fantastic.
I'm going to remove the grinder tax, the meat grinder tax.
Going to remove that?
I promise. That's what my
grind your meat cheaper than you ever have before. You'll never feel any leaner about your own meat.
That's a plank in my platform.
No one can stroke your meat like me.
Huge.
Naturally, things evolve.
Oh, I'm sorry, Father Miller. I'm sorry.
I've seen many meat stroked before, but no meat has been stroking anything like this ever.
I was going to make a comment about how we're having this discussion about the Marvels, which has women in it. We're talking about kitchen mixers.
Hey, they inspire it. You know, these women specifically inspire the kitchen thoughts. Okay,
I guess when in Rome, yeah.
Then it went straight into grinding meat.
Okay, this is funny. So DaCosta goes and has been pitching a bunch of things to Kevin. Says I pitched Kevin Feige 17 versions. What can happen with all these women and why and how? This and that. The director recalled. As per an excerpt of her excerpt of her interview provided by the Direct. Never heard of the Direct. No. Maybe I have. I don't know.
The Direct?
Yeah.
You haven't heard of the Direct?
Maybe.
Okay. They're
no, I have. Never mind. I have.
They're like the super shill, like Marvel blowjob.
Yeah, I know. I clicked on the link. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm familiar with the site. I just obviously blocked out of my head.
Their job is to fillet Marvel in DC.
Indeed.
Fillet Marvel and DC? What?
Yes.
Yeah, fillet means it's a fancy way of saying blowjob, Nick.
Fillet?
Yes, it refers to fellatio.
Fillet.
Oh, so fillet is the past tense of fellatio.
Yeah,
filleted. It's when the fellatio is
actually it's also
an adjective, right?
Or
it's an adverb.
It also means it could be in current action of as an adverb.
Okay, so it could be an adverb. Yeah.
Or verb.
So
Is
you just come, well, after it's done, you're like, oh, I just got filleted.
Fellatio is like the descriptive. Felate is like the current tense or the post tense of an activity.
Well, yeah, but what's the past tense? Did you get filleted?
Yes. Bam,
Okay.
bam, bam, bam,
Oh,
bam,
so
bam, bam. I
it's not
wanna
belated
be
birthday, it's
filleted.
belated birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Right.
it. That'd be a great card. Comix Division greeting cards.
Bam, 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 bam.
Happy
bam,
Fellatio
bam.
Day.
I wanna be filleted.
You know, it's your
We're
guy's
talking about
birthday.
women films, and now we're talking about blowjobs.
Yeah.
It's just a natural progression of the.
He's like, okay, girl. And sometimes I think I've really got a movie going, and after this, and then other times I'm like, oh, they have this whole other plan that I'm not part of. Yeah. Aware of
Should
or
you
a
be
part of.
it? Should you be a part of it?
My
That's
answer is
the
no.
question. Does she really deserve to be in charge of it? Look at that face. You broke my brain. God, that's a lot of ugly. Fuck.
That's not very nice. That's a nice young lady. What
Yeah,
do you
I'm gonna, as I
She
said
looks
before,
like a young Chow Young fat. Don't give me that.
I'll say it before and I'll say it again. She seems like she's the only one who worked on the movie from what we've seen that looks like she even remotely cares. Everyone else,
yeah, legit.
Everyone else looks well, they just don't want to be there. They look miserable.
Like Susan Sarandon in the Blue Beetle movie.
I'll at least give Iman Vellani that credit, even though I've never watched her show. I will at least give her that. She at least seems like she cares. Everyone else is just
no. I mean, she like legit did. I mean, she wrote like an essay about how she should play Kamala Khan. So I mean, I have to give her props for that.
Yeah,
you know, she really advocated for playing the part, and you know,
she can't help
good
the
on her
fact
for
that
that.
the writing has been crap.
Yeah,
I'm sick of ugly people being famous.
You're sick of ugly people being famous. Yep. Me too. I want people that are better looking than
had
me.
something going for him, but this lady, man.
Yeah. So
all I know is I never would hang out with Brie
day.
Larson in real life. I'd probably I'd say, hey, Iman, you seem all right, but no, we're not talking to Brie. No.
I think at this point, Brie has been humbled. I would say.
We'll find out. Oh boy. What?
Well,
why?
she's
Just because
learning
Rachel
that
Zegler exists?
Winning an Oscar doesn't
that
get you
too.
parts.
Well, it's yeah, not just that. Well, I think she found out that being a total bitch, you know, is a big turnoff to people, and so that's
a lot of parts and a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why she was doing all the workout videos to get people to pay attention to her tits, because nobody was paying attention to her.
I think once the Marvel's red carpet happens, we'll find out how much she has or hasn't changed. I think that'll be a greater indicator come then, because you never know what people like her. They can act for a moment. You catch her in a good moment, like her YouTube channel that she barely uses. But also when it comes to having to say the right lines according to the script from her agent, well, she's going to sputter them out no matter how stupid they sound.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
don't
think
we have to wait for the red carpet. Just wait for the press tour.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. You're right. The press
If you can do a press tour in November, it depends on whether the strike is still going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Before we move on from that article, I have a clarity question I need to ask Spencer on a quote. And it's very specific because it looked like the lady was saying that girls had a lot of Barbies and men.
Oh, yeah. I was going to clarify that too. I think the word she was looking for was gay men.
You know what? You know what? You should pull Spencer in here, right? He's obviously not doing anything. I mean, he's in the chat. It's like
Twitter. Well, no, that wasn't his quote. That was DaCosta's
quote. Did he get it right? I mean, I'm just asking because it sounded like they were saying that all little girls own a Barbie and they're all incredibly philandering, like loose people from my reading.
Well, I mean,
but I don't know.
You don't know.
Max has a Barbie. I wouldn't say that she's philandering at all.
No.
Culture has Barbies. I'd say he's probably one of the most inviting and warm men I've ever met. No.
Insert gay joke.
He is.
What? I'm not inserting anything in culture. I'm having a platonic discussion here.
Mm-hmm.
Ian.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, in 3 years, the only thing Brie Larson's is going to have is podiatrist commercials. That's it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Are your feet have scarring from bulimia?
Speaking of Brie, Metallicus for $2. Rogue for the win. No more Brie.
Yep.
We all. A Nuclear Winter Gamer for $10 says, if only JonTron didn't leave Crypt Daddy in that liberal-controlled neighborhood, he would still be with us. If you don't know what I mean, check out the JonTron show Don was on if you want a good laugh. Okay. Do that.
Okay, we're going to try that.
Donnie was on that show?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
Several people mentioned it in the chat. Pinochet's Helicopter Tours for $5. This comes down to writer or studio direction. Question mark. And if mediocrity is the goal, can the current woke writers have a future in the industry? A union?
Meritocracy.
Sorry, meritocracy.
Meritocracy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get that confused because that's what we have right now is mediocrity. But yes, if
meritocracy.
Yeah, there is a huge lack of meritocracy. Yeah. Okay. So yes, the answer is if it's all about meritocracy, these woke morons will not have jobs.
I touched on that on my live stream this morning. I was like, look, I get why they're striking, and for some people, I understand why they should get the raise. But these people don't deserve shit. They don't do their jobs, and they don't do them well. I mean, they just canceled, not that I'm crying about it, but they canceled the season 2 of League of Their Own because of the writer's strike. And the lady's like, they're just cowards. And it's like, hey, bitch, you're not doing your job. It's not finished. What do you expect? You're not going to keep your ass employed.
History has been covering that, and it's been rather interesting. So there's like several shows. One that we talked about on F&T, and it was like literally announced that was canceled during the show. And a lot of this is being done for political capital, right? The reason why it gets a new a renewal. So apparently the big boss at Amazon was like, why are we wasting all this money for shows that we're not seeing returns on? And suddenly these shows that got a season 2 are getting canceled.
Reacher better come out on time. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, they're like legit complaining about how Reacher is doing well, right? It's like, oh, these meat and potato shows, they're doing, this is what the audiences want. They actually, and this is covered in Disprove's video, somebody complained about their show. I can't remember what show it was, about the audience and the audience reaction to it. That they said, okay, we won't take the audience's opinion and their ratings as a condition anymore. And it's like, are you fucking stupid? The very thing that gives you hard evidence on whether your show is going to do well or not, you're going to completely ignore for feelings.
Yes. They are absolutely willing to do that. Once again, ideology first, always.
I'm hoping for Wheel of Time season 3 to be canceled on the day that the first episode of season 2 airs.
Yeah, that'd be a gift. I'm gonna have to review that, by the way.
Put it out of its misery.
Yeah. Actually, well, if anything, this prompted me to read the Wheel of Time books. So
they're great.
Yeah,
long-winded. They're great.
Yeah, Eric K for $2. Culture is a BJ expert, it seems. Yeah, well, definitely when it comes to giving them.
Mostly in Latin.
Sorry, Culture. I know that was mean. Mr. Tickles for Canadian. Culture's got the 401 and is down on the BJs. You insert your own joke here. Pinochet's Helicopter Tours for $2. Bad writers like crabs. Like crabs drag the good ones down too. I thought this was like a STD joke.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, like, how do your crabs drag each other down?
I was thinking, writers like crabs, you just can't get rid of them.
Pretty much.
Ryan G.
That means script doctor is itchy. Crabs itch. All right, tell me no one else in this panel has had crabs. Sure.
Never had. Sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
Toxic food. And he just outed himself. Okay, how much do you guys think the Marvels will make? Okay,
$3.50.
My baseline, Rodney, is I always go default with like at least 500,000. Sorry, 500 million. I'd be lucky if it makes 500,000. But yeah, if we go off what we've been seeing with the recent movies, like Indiana Jones 5, maybe 4, maybe 3. I don't think it's gonna do well.
Oh, can I just have to say 199. Okay, but
okay. Yeah, well, there's a 199 in the chat. I see that.
We have some 199.
Yeah. More delicious for $2. Blue Beetle is basically Ant-Man.
That is the greatest video clip ever. So like Tom's been showing this video clip of like this guy that just basically went scene for scene of how the Blue Beetle is Ant-Man.
Ant-Man would be the Atom. That's the DC equivalent is the Atom.
So great.
Okay, well, I agree, but basically Ant-Man was Iron Man, so that's the reason why I keep calling it Iron Man.
That would be more accurate. Yeah.
Oh, look, it is a combination of films. It's Iron Man, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
it is. It's like a whole lot of men's that are not Beetle. It's like, hey, we're going to steal all these good ideas from Marvel and do this. Actually, it's been going on forever. It's not new, but it's true.
Oh God, my next video, which is going to be coming out at 1 a.m., is talking about the movie. I'm not actually doing a review. I don't see a point in doing a review at this point.
There's not.
It's not worth it. I just talk about how much I hate it, and then I talk about the numbers. Yeah, and I play a clip of Susan Sarandon talking about how she enjoys playing a colonizer, essentially, in so many words.
That sounds like my last performance review. We just get together, you talk about how you hate me, and then we mention Susan Sarandon, and it ends.
Yeah, that's how the last one went. Mm-hmm. Looking forward to the next one, Talks. It's coming up in a week. So
you're more gay than Susan Sarandon. I wear that like a badge now.
Yeah, like a badge. You wear it like a badge.
Like a badge.
All right. Yeah. So I don't see it doing well. What were your projections, Culture, on how much you think this movie's going to make? The Marvels.
He ran away when you said 500 million.
No. I think your 500 million is grossly overblown. But look, I think you're getting overblown. Somewhere between 350 and 450 million is reasonable. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was only $300 million. The reason being is we just watched.
Again, we're talking worldwide.
Yes, we just watched the collapse of the performance of these. It's like nobody wants these movies anymore. It doesn't matter who's making them, whether it be DC or Marvel. Marvel's, if you look at it by a graded scale of percentages, Marvel is more dog shit right now than even DC is. If you look at the overall loss in interest over the course of the period of time. But I mean, I'm telling you, right, somewhere between 350 and 450, and that's global numbers. And again, if it made 300,
I love how you say what I said was vastly overblown when I'm only off by like 50 million.
Well, that's a lot of money, dude. I'd take 50 million right now.
Well, I think we all would, but
you know how many times you can be overblown for $50 million?
Apparently a lot.
I don't think you could ever be overblown.
Hey, ask Bill Clinton. He'll tell you.
That's right.
Sure.
Oh, Hillary. Could you?
I mean, for the most part, my honest opinion, like when I'm saying, I'm not gonna say what I hope it makes. Kind of what I hope it makes is like 350. That's what I think it's gonna make.
So you think it's going to do better than Blue
The
Beetle?
Marvels? I think it's gonna go a little higher.
Well, so just so you know, for perspective, right? This will give you guys a baseline to pick your number, because I know all of you are going to give us a great number. But the global total for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dysentery was 371 million.
Yep.
Okay.
So there you go.
I think it will make more than Blue Beetle because
I think it's going to make more than Indiana Jones.
It's established, where Blue Beetle was not. It's an established character, whether you like it or not. But it's definitely not making $1 billion.
Yeah, Blue Beetle had to do what Guardians of the Galaxy did, introduce characters that nobody outside of, comic book readers probably have any clue about. And so it's not a draw. I mean, the Marvels is at least established characters, at least from the other movies and shows. Right. So it has an advantage there.
So here's
Yeah,
my-
I think so.
Has Disney broken even on a Marvel movie recently?
Recently?
Yeah. Like,
Probably not.
Probably Guardians. Maybe.
Guardians actually
Guardians.
is the only one I think that did well.
Yeah, Guardians is the only one that'll break that threshold. But no, you're on something there, Corey, because outside of that, it's been dog shit, dog pile after dog shit, dog pile. I mean, it's been bad.
Let me pull up
Did Multiverse of Madness.
well, it
Yeah,
did
that's
700, but I don't know what the budget
no
on that was.
950 was Doctor
950?
Strange.
Really?
Yeah,
so-
worldwide.
But we're okay.
I'd
so
say
we're
that maybe broke even.
It might have, but we're just starting to see more revised budget information coming out of the UK from a lot of these films, and they are looking worse and worse because they represent, honestly, for the most part, everything that was done in the UK, and to a certain extent, the known budget at the time, but they don't actually represent the exact money that was spent in complete production cost. So it's a fine line. We'll see what that ends up being.
Okay, so start kicking things off this year with Ant-Man,
Right.
463 million. Okay, which is really fucking low. Really fucking low.
That's almost abusive.
Yeah,
The movie was abusive.
that too.
Talking about the villain. All right.
Kang. Okay.
I still need to watch Muller's review on Quantumania.
Yeah, I need to. I need like 5 hours to watch it.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
6
right.
hours long.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let that be a quick plug. Wednesday night on my Gilded video chat, we're gonna watch at least an hour or two of Muller's review. So come hang out Wednesday night after 10, so that way everyone can watch Yelling at Parked Cars.
The first 3 hours of it are well worth watching.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
pretty fucking epic. Okay, so 844 million for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Again, this is the exception because this is a holdover from Better Times, which is the reason why this movie did well. Let's see. Doctor Strange.
In the mom.
Yeah, and the mom.
Right there. 952 worldwide.
Yeah, 952. I'm actually surprised. I thought it stopped at like 758.
A good international box office.
It opened up
the weirdest almost $1 billion movie ever.
If you take out its first weekend, its numbers wouldn't be anywhere near what's close. The thing is, the movie had great opening weekends.
Dude, look at that. Even the projections are fucking off, man.
Yeah, opening
Holy
weekend was
shit.
almost 190 million.
Yeah, everybody went and saw it. Said, "Oh shit, that was it."
Well, I mean, it did pick up,
do
man.
too
If you take a look at it, it did.
It made
was
almost
getting
$1 billion
really good.
worldwide, right?
It did well on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
Made almost $1 billion.
Well, no, man,
worldwide.
it did not only Fridays and Saturdays. I mean, just look at the week numbers. Okay, I mean,
Yeah, no, they're not.
300 million, 300 million, 300 million. Shit, that's some fucking consistent numbers.
Yeah, it was.
Let me look at Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever did about 850 worldwide, but its domestic intake was substantially less. Because I remember the domestic was for the first was like 700, and here you go for the domestic, 453 for the domestic.
Yeah.
So that's a huge step down.
Mm-hmm. I did not click on box office. Let me see what we got here. And again, look at this. Look at that. It had higher. It did lower. I guess based off the projections, maybe they were thinking it would hit.
They thought they'd have a decent performance out of this.
Yeah,
movie,
maybe like
but
1.5.
They're probably banking on Chadwick Boseman's tribute, because of his passing, to be the thing that would carry the movie.
They were
That's
really
probably
expecting
why.
with the cost and the inflation and all that stuff for these movies to do all this, and then I think you're starting to see the cracks. So if Multiverse of Madness made almost $1 billion, but it was way under what they thought the projections were going to be.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Well, the
where you're
first
starting
week
to see the
is
demand.
probably the weakest at this point because if you look at everything else, it's like 300 million, 200 million throughout the. Holy shit! Wow, it actually did really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, at some point you're getting 400 million. Yeah.
400 billion is a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not what they wanted either.
Oh no,
That's
no.
the thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
not. It really isn't bad. That's
massively
a sad part
fell
about
short
it.
of expectations.
Yeah, most.
And that's what I'm
people
saying. It
going
made
for
almost
monies.
$1 billion, but look at that curve.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
it flattened out
what
pretty quick.
what Comix just said literally sums up the entire movie industry for at least the last, I'll be generous and say 3 years, pandemic era. Okay, I understand the movie theaters, but everything has fallen short of expectations.
Right.
Like everything. Okay. We don't get good movies anymore. The shows that they're trying to subject us to completely break any type of like rewatch value that they have, because they go from like being decent in the first 2 episodes to being absolute shit for the rest of the season. And they always fall short of expectations because they're trying to live up to their own expectations, which are fucking garbage. And they expect us to eat it up. And I say, let these people burn. Screw them. Hi, Tom.
You know, the funny thing is that I saw this. Where's Tom? As I thought to respond was like, well, he's not here yet. And I scroll down, I see him waiting. He's like, oh, Tom is here. How you doing, Tom?
I'm tired, but I'm here.
Hi,
Yeah,
How are
but-
your feet?
Are your feet up?
Meh. No, I gotta get off. I shouldn't be on too long. I've been streaming all day.
Well, dude, you don't need to be here, man. It's like your health is more important. So if you need to rest, man, go rest.
100%.
I thought I'd come in and say hi.
Okay.
You always
How
have
are
a
you?
place to get
How are your
off.
feet doing? They doing any better?
Yeah, better than they were.
Right on.
Good.
Well,
Yeah, I'm looking
some
forward to-
improvements better than none.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the damn stitches out of my mouth.
I hear you.
Or are they
just
tickling your
dissolve?
tongue and you're like, fuck.
No, they're just annoying.
Yeah.
Especially when I eat. But things don't hurt anymore, which is a bonus.
Hell
And
yeah.
It's pretty funny.
They
I was
didn't
eating-
use the stitches that just dissolve on their own.
Well,
Yeah,
they did on the bottom, but the one when they pulled the tooth, they did not. And one of those stitches actually came out. So
Oh,
like a couple days ago. No, not like it's not a big deal now. So
I remember all that,
fun.
and it's not fun. It sucks balls.
yeah.
Just saying.
See, Jay Price was asking, what did I, let me scroll down. I'll just highlight it. If I can find it. There we go. I missed it. What did Comix have done to his mouth? I had to have a tooth pulled. And then
It
I
made
had to
more
have
room to fit cock.
Yeah, more room for cock. I had to have grafts put in on my lower jaw, and then where they pulled the tooth out, so I wouldn't lose teeth. So yeah, that was not fun. Highly don't suggest having your wisdom teeth removed when you're in your 30s, because it does cause problems.
That's when I got them out, and I've had issues since. And I still don't see the reason that they wanted them out.
Well, I know mine need to come out because they're impacted and partially erupted. So
Yeah.
that wasn't fun. MrTickleTrunk for 2 Canadian. Corey's Jesus beard is epic. Where Togo win?
I hadn't thought about that, but I could probably find myself an old school linen robe. I already have my prayer shawls, so I could totally pull off the Jesus look. Just saying. I could do that.
Well, the funny thing is when you have your bandana on, you look like a hippie.
Oh, hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude. All of this is because of Halloween this year. It's Viking themed party, and I'm gonna
okay.
win.
Oh, I
damn
thought
it.
you were going to be the Unabomber.
No. Unfortunately, they said he wasn't actually a Viking, so it doesn't count.
YouTube's being weird. Now they're saying that they're getting ads during the live stream.
Oh,
Dude,
Ad.
YouTube is bipolar.
Stream.
Last night, the chat, or was it earlier today? I can't remember which. Yeah, the chat just completely died. At one point, it was really weird.
yeah, that happened.
Well,
just
we
started
hit go
yesterday.
live, Tom, and we were live on Rumble and Odyssey, and it never kicked over to YouTube. Well, it took 5 minutes to kick over to YouTube.
something popped up and I dismissed it. I may not have been paying attention, so I might have enabled it by accident. So this might not be a YouTube weirdness, me just not paying attention.
Oh,
So
well, it's not intentional, people. Sorry about the ad.
Yep.
I think it's mobile that's doing that because I haven't had any on the other devices.
Yeah, that's why ad block makes life
YouTube
easier.
is up to its fuckery again.
Again.
Well, of course, man. It's that time of not time of year. It's that
It's
that
that era.
season. It's that season when
It's season to be fucky fa la 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 fuck.
it's Vody season. So that's the reason why the fuckery starts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you know how
That's why
crazy
we'll
we're
be in
gonna
masks
next-
in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know how crazy we're gonna
We'll have
be
to save
next
that for Wednesday when we're on Rumble. Yeah, Corey should go as Rasputin.
He did love that Russian queen. He sure did.
So, all right. I
Didn't they save his dick? Isn't it in a jar?
In Russia, probably.
What the fuck?
I honestly have no idea. I can't say.
Almost certain that they did because it was an extremely large specimen.
Oh, so are they going to do that with Willem Dafoe as well?
Who's?
Rasputin and Willem Dafoe.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Newton had a large
about the
penis.
horse
If
guy.
they're gonna do anything about large specimen, it should have been Dolph Lundgren, confirmed by Brandon Lee. But no,
That's right.
Salzilla says dick in a box.
Oh yes, BMG 204 says, "Yep, they saved it."
Yeah,
It's like I think I remember hearing something about that, but it's like why?
Hoping it wasn't true.
No, it was more like just, I don't know if I was remembering that correctly or not. It was just kind of like whatever.
Hey, Corey needs to shuffle out.
Yeah, I was gonna say Corey needs to get out of here and we'll move on to the next topic. So
Hey, Corey from Talks a Lot Entertainment. Go subscribe. Watch Corey's Corner from today. We had Ryan Roger Athay, Small Time Republic, and Lester, the Skeptic Tank, on there today. It was a fantastic show. We just talked about pretty much whatever.
Lester's great, by the way.
He's awesome. Like, he keeps dipping out at like right after the stream ends, so I can never talk to him after the fact. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But anyway, it's fine. This Friday, I will be releasing what's possibly the most offensive rap song I've ever come up with. I get dirty looks from transsexuals walking by on the street while I'm practicing this song outside. It will be available on Bandcamp probably Wednesday, but then the video for it will be up Friday. Yeah, so definitely keep your eyes out for that because it's the title of the song is Trigger Warning. It should be enough right there for you. But anyway, I will be back Thursday for Thursday Night Throwdown, guaranteed this week because I am not helping my son write any of his essays. His teacher literally told me I wasn't allowed to. So anyway, yeah, stay sexy. Don't get
I'm
murdered.
putting the link to Total Control on Bandcamp in the chat.
Oh, yeah. And last Thursday, I guess you could say, I released the newest song. It's called Burnin'. It's kind of like an R&B dance club song about sex. And Eric K just said, use AI. No. Use AI for
Corey, Abigor had words for you too in a member chat. I think I'll just read it really quickly. Abigor, member for 7 months, says, "Man shall not live by dicks alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of Sir Talks a Lot." I felt that was necessary for you to hear before you got out.
Hell yeah. And some of the guys on the panel, not Comix Division or Nickweiser, got to hear the first verse of my new song before the show. So they're just go check that out.
I need
They
to
said
start
it was
cloud chasing more.
Yeah, straight cloud chasing. Anyway, yeah, stay sexy, don't get murdered, and as always, have a wonderful time. Punch me in the face.
Thank you, sir. Now send the school away.
Away. No ticket.
Man, that just totally froze for me.
It does for me all the time, but it actually played this time.
That's weird.
You haven't fixed it yet.
I've got it somewhere. I gotta find it. I finally got something done. I've been
I
trying to
refuse
do.
to work till you fix it.
You hear that? Tom is on strike.
He's a member of SAG-AFTRA.
Exactly. Metallicus for $5. There have been massive updates recently for all the Alphabet-owned systems. It's definitely not preparing for a new election cycle. Probably, maybe. Nope. Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why we moved politics off this channel and onto Rumble, because YouTube. Yeah, I should have highlighted this. This is the comment that you just read. Thank you, Abigor, for being a member for 7 months. Channel Surf said, I would love to see the Legion of Memers do a Fauci, California weatherman. That escalated quickly. That weatherman
escalate quickly.
I could see Fauci doing like Tupac, California. Or was that Snoop Dogg?
I have no idea. Okay, so this is a lovely little article. So the actor, Raul Max Trujillo. Okay.
Dude, you live in Texas.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I don't speak Spanish.
No kidding. Oh man.
Yeah. So this is the guy that played Carfax in the movie Blue Beetle.
Isn't that weird? The guy's like Carfax. I'm like, okay, well, can you send me my car report, please? Fucking dill.
Yeah. Yeah. This is I gotta do a video on this article because it covers so much stupid. So basically, he calls Puerto Rico a slave colony. And he really dives in deep with the identity politics shit, and this is the stuff that pisses me off. Okay, so pro tip, Mr. Actor, if you want people to go see your movie, don't fucking insult white people. All right, and that's basically what the movie does. In so many words, I don't like the fact that I get called a colonizer when I have absolutely nothing to do with any of this shit. So fuck you. It's like me blaming you for some Hispanic kid stealing something from you.
Except they don't want to be held to that standard the same way. They just want it to be one way slanted.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So he basically mentions how the only white person in the movie is Susan Sarandon's character, Victoria Cord, and which I don't think is actually accurate. But as far as like part of the main cast, I would say that's probably correct, which is fine. I don't care about that.
Well, I mean, the secretary at the beginning that Mr. pronounces Jaime's name like 3 times in a row is a fucking white chick.
Yeah, that's a white chick. Yeah, and I guess Ted Cord is supposed to be white. I don't know, but he's not in the movie, so that doesn't matter. So yeah, he says some really, really fucking priceless stuff in this article, which I found to be pretty insulting. I'm gonna play this clip right here from Susan Sarandon. I guess this must have been like a couple years ago, which I think is absolutely funny because she says it's the first Latinx movie with a superhero. Which is fucking stupid. Let me find it real quick.
Working, did a bunch of movies, yeah.
Wait, I heard about one movie you're doing that's a DC
comic, Blue Beetle. And
Blue
what's
Beetle.
fabulous about it is it's the first Latinx hero that has his own movie. And it's really
something only white women can get away saying, I guess, because everyone else could just laugh at you.
Hey,
is Zorro not a hero?
Hey,
Zorro came out way back when, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he may not be a superhero, but she just said first one that played a hero.
All right, by everybody's
even if Zorro's not the first, why is it that the only thing we look for in these characters is what's on their skin? It's fucking weird.
The funny thing, the guy's wearing a suit. Of course, it's on his skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Tom.
I know.
That they're looking at. Oh, he's got Latino skin. Like, okay, but what makes his character interesting? I'm not saying that as a diss towards Jaime Reyes, because
No.
I don't mind the Jaime Reyes take on the character. I think he's one of the very few better done versions of the tokenized version characters. Most of them are absolutely garbage. That one's got more of a better handling. But that all said, though, there's more to describe about him than just what's on his skin. That's all that they lead with. That's all that they go off of, to just say Latino, Latinx, whatever. Is that all that
funny
you
thing
see?
About this, Darius brought up Batman well, and that was like my first thought too. It was like I was Googling, first, Latin superhero on film, or the big screen, and I was like, of course, Blue Beetle just comes up, right? Nothing else. And I was like, what about Batman? Well, I mean, that was the Tick TV show, and that was like back in the 2000s. It was a great fucking show, and he was a fucking funny ass character. So,
you can't be funny though, then you're not a superhero.
I guess so.
No, honestly, I think Zorro would classify by anybody's modern definition as a superhero, to be fair. So, and I think that he was one of the greats. And then, there were so many more that certainly could be recognized as superheroes or superhero sidekicks or whatever. But it's infuriating that they want to demean it down to the immutables, right? But by the way, there is the clip has been located. I think Tom has it, of the Ant-Man is Blue Beetle. I think he has it handy.
Okay. Yeah, it was also sent to me by MrTickleTrunk. But let me finish this real quick.
That's major.
Even better, all of the Mexican, because his family is Mexican and all the actors.
I was wondering what her I wonder what her initial thought was. All the Mexicans. I mean, excuse me, all of her family's Mexican because they're Mexicans.
She just went out in their front yard, got the crew.
And it's in Spanish.
Yeah.
So it's subtitled.
By the way, the movie's not in Spanish. It has Spanish, and there are subtitles, but it's not in Spanish. So that was
someone who just needs to retire.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
I'm, of course, the bad guy. I'm the white military industrial complex, so I had a fabulous.
That's right, because the military industrial complex has skin color. That is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Imagine just describing Batman. Well, he's white. Like,
he represents white privilege. That's what they think.
Oh, man.
Listen, they told me the movie isn't for me. I'm not going to go see it.
Did they actually say that? I don't think they told people it wasn't for them.
I don't.
Well, I think watching the movie and actually seeing it, you'll know it's not for you.
Batman's a fascist. So,
all right, there's that. Yeah,
I'm done.
I would say everything he just said in that article tells me the movie's not for me.
Yeah.
So indirectly, says, more of an
there's only one white person in it, and that's a great thing. Okay, then it's probably
whatever. I mean, okay.
It doesn't make the movie good nor make it bad. It's just a thing that one person who's in it is white. It doesn't make it good or great. It's just there.
Try being an American Indian and having super. What do we have? Apache Chief and Nick Chuck, and he's 500 foot tall. Can't do damn thing with that. What do you expect was going to happen on Super Friends when you had Apache Chief on it? Was Godzilla going to show up? I mean, no. Was King Kong going to show up? Were you going to have Ghidorah? I mean, was Mothra going to show up and they were going to be friends? I don't know.
Well,
but that was
I like the Harvey Birdman episode with Apache Chief.
He
spilled coffee on himself and he couldn't get big anymore. Not even in the morning. Not even a little.
Not even a little. Yes.
That was a great fucking episode.
Harvey Birdman was so funny. And Space Ghost, man. Space Ghost was my superhero.
Space
Ghost, Coast to Coast. You remember the blue?
I love Coast to Coast.
Coast to Coast was great. You remember the Blue Falcon?
Thorak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Blue Falcon. My favorite superhero of all time. It's a tie between Captain Caveman and Hong Kong Phooey.
Oh, I knew you were going to say Hong Kong Phooey. He was never.
Hong Kong.
Nemesis flews in the other room. Captain Caveman.
I was wondering what the fuck
I
that
heard
was.
that. during the final days when DC was doing some good stuff during the rebirth phase, they were doing some crossovers with Hanna-Barbera. Looney
Oh yeah, that
Tunes,
show was actually
and
pretty
some of them
good.
were actually good. Like I remember there was a Super Sons and Dynamut, and they did one story set in the DC universe and then one story set in the Hanna-Barbera universe. So you got two tales in one issue of each. And I remember like how awesome those were. There was a Hal Jordan and Space Ghost I loved too. Oh man, that was so much fun to see.
Oh, the
Hal and
Hanna-Barbera
Space Ghost
stuff,
together.
though. I mean,
so good.
Electro Woman and Dyna Girl.
That was really good.
Oh, that was a really good one. And to say, oh, there weren't any female superheroes. I mean, yes, there were.
They were
I watched them all the time.
Yes.
Bionic Woman, and you had Wonder Woman, and you had
Big
Mrs. Columbo, Charlie's Angels,
Dixon,
right?
That
You
got
had Cagney and Lacey. You know what? By the way,
Kimberly, the Pink Ranger from the Power Rangers. She was one of the most popular ones, and for kids, the Pink Ranger was one of the most popular Power Rangers, not just for girls too. So,
well, yeah,
I think Laverne and Shirley had superpowers, right?
Yes.
Shamil Shamazel.
Yeah.
I Dream of Jeannie.
But,
Something
I mean,
Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pepper Rabbit.
Yep.
But Hong Kong Phooey, come on.
Hong Kong Phooey is great. Okay, so Carfax also praised the film's portrayal of Cord's character and her. Come on, dude. Come on, Spencer. There. Ravishing of indigenous people. He said, when I saw the movie, there were a lot of tears in the audience. I'm pretty sure there was nobody fucking crying. Legit, nobody was crying in my theater, but there was like literally no one in my theater. So they were moved. I wasn't. I thought it was dumb. There are some images that will make you go, holy fuck, that's real shit. Yeah. I don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there?
I will. It's not just the white people doing that shit, dude.
Yep.
You know, people do it to you too. The whole child soldier thing, that's not Americans going in and doing that shit. Fuck off. In relation to the military industrial complex, oh, you mean the white military industrial complex and the sort of ravishing of indigenous people. There are some brilliant references to Angel. I'm just gonna say Angel because fuck him. Has thrown in there. Remember I was talking about the whole thing with mispronouncing names? It's usually done out of disrespect. That's why I'm doing it, because fuck the director. He's an asshole. And hopefully we'll never get another movie again because this movie's going to perform poorly. So fuck him. Which is a shame because this guy who played Carfax.
Jaime Reyes.
No, not Jaime Reyes. The guy that played Carfax was in Apocalypto, and apparently was did a fantastic job with that movie too. So, but yeah, fuck them both because they're dicks. They have to do with the times that they're living in America. Okay, whatever. I mentioned this on Thursday, and the reason why I found a lot of this insulting is that there's a lot of people that are Hispanic in this country that are not illegal, that face the challenges of everybody else in this country as well. He mentions the whole thing with the raid and how traumatic it is and blah 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 blah. It's like, dude, okay. When you're coming to this country illegally, you're breaking the fucking law. Okay? If you go to another country, you as an American go to another country illegally and set up a life, you don't think that you're going to be thrown out of that country when they find out that you're there illegally or you overstayed a visa? That's how this fucking works. Okay? You can't just go, I can't just go to Mexico and move down there and set up my life, right? As soon as they find out that I'm there illegally, I'm going to get thrown back over here. Same thing with Canada, same thing with the UK, same thing with Europe. Apparently, the only countries that are allowed to have borders are everybody else but the United States. The shit is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That pisses me off.
Yes,
that's right. I'm not going to go see the film.
Yeah.
I have no interest to see the film. And you know what? I'm glad Polly, I think, liked it and stuff from there, and that's fine. Critical Drinker said it was much better than he expected.
Yeah, I know Critical Drinker liked it. I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I think the movie's horrible. I disagree with both of them, but like I said, that's their prerogative, right? They have and I to a point agree with Drinker's points. It's definitely different from the Marvel to a point because basically it ripped off Iron Man, Spider-Man, and a little bit of Black Panther. But yeah, I thought the movie was horrible.
But how many true superhero origins are there? There's only so many.
I don't mind that they went for a conventional origin story. I think there's a good idea of there having the family in there. But when the family sounds like, from what I've told from people who didn't like it, especially those who are big comic fans, that sometimes the family gets more of a priority than Jaime Reyes does. He absolutely
does, man. And that's the thing. It's like he's supposed to be the fucking hero of his own story, and he's not. And that's like one of the many things on the pile of crap that I don't like about I don't like about the movie. The main thing is
everyone is a hero movie.
Yeah. Not only that, it's the complete lack of originality. Okay, and I get it. There's only so many hero origins you can do, and that's fine. But at least do your own spin on it. And one of my biggest problems with the character is the fact that the suit just fucking does everything for him. And that's something the Drinker also point out.
Yeah, I heard, was it Clobby, I think, who said he barely, if not, like, wins a fight. I was just like, that's so dumb. Like, it's supposed to be his movie. It's like, yeah, okay, you got one thing right. You had a family element. There's a good, like, role model father. And I'll give them credit if that's true, because I haven't seen this, and I'll probably wait till Max. But, it still needs to be his movie first. And this is obviously something that's not exclusive to this movie, but a lot of these recent projects nowadays, good nor bad, it's everything now it has to include everyone in the fight. It can't be the hero and his enemy. It's now everyone has to be in the fight. And there's just no meaning now to all these fights when it's no longer about the hero's story anymore. I'm invested in the hero's journey. Yeah, it's nice that he has a fan that loves him. That's good. We like that. But it needs to be about the hero first. That stuff should all be secondary.
Well, and it's let me see if I can actually pull it up. Yeah, here it is. So TPPT says fuck superhero shit. Plus the kid kills his own father. Wah. Well, the funny thing is that they're trying to make it like the whole Spider-Man origin, right? Great power comes great responsibility. But the problem is with this is that Peter is responsible for the death of his uncle, but that was like he was being selfish and did something dumb by not stopping the robber who ultimately killed his uncle, and learns a valuable lesson from it. And granted, that was done at the very beginning of the movie, and this happens. His dad dies, leading into the third act. The dad was probably one of the better parts of the movie, I would say. But that's basically it. I get having that conflict with the suit, right? Because that could be the whole thing with learning to overcome and adapt and learn how to use the suit. And you could have done a lot of stuff with that. But most of the time, he felt like a passenger when he was in the suit doing stuff. It was the suit doing everything, and not him learning how to use the suit. Draker brings up some really good points too about the whole thing with the fact that he doesn't do anything creative. Or maybe I was watching somebody else. I don't remember. But it's like the whole thing. He only knows how to do two things: swords and hammers. It's like nothing else really interesting. It's like, okay, whatever.
Does he hammer his own sword?
No. He basically pretends to be Thor for a moment.
That's a totally different movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you trying to retrofit that stuff in? I don't know. I didn't read the comic. I don't know anything about the character.
Yeah.
If it's just the same formulaic film, I'm done with it. I've seen them all.
Yeah.
So if it comes up and I've got how long is this movie?
2 hours.
Oh, good. So it's not like a 3-hour snooze fest. So if I get 2.5 hours to kill because it's on Freevee and I have to watch ads, then then I'll watch it.
It's a little over 2 hours. I mean,
Why does anybody tell me that I still have this banner?
It's 2 hours and 7 minutes. I love this. This is a great comment. So many therapy sessions. 1, father. 2, sister. 3, uncle. 4, dead father. / telling Blue Beetle he can do it 4 times. At least I had a good dad. You don't see that in movies anymore like you used to.
No.
What you don't see is like family, like, commandoing like a whole freaking fort. That was good times.
That was
Commando
dumb.
forts.
But are they going commando?
We did just see that in Shazam.
I doubt it. But those are super family people. Although 2 of the people weren't. Again, I'm tired of this crap. I want good films. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a lot, and I don't care if you're, what do you call it, one race or not. I mean that was the whole point of this idiot. He's like, oh no, it's we're a monoculture in this film. Fantastic. Is it good? No. Thank you.
Let me get Lester's comment for $14. Thank you, Lester. You're so kind. Says all the Mexicans. Oh. All the Mexicans. Seven-way split.
All the Mexicans.
That's
It's not even a
song. The right stuff.
It's like literally 2 notes or whatever it is, or 1 note. It's not even a fucking song.
That's funny.
The original. That song's much more original than the original.
That's funny.
I think I did a good job in my performance there.
You did a great job. You at least understood the reference where I did not.
Yeah, that's never happened before.
Sorry, Tom. I didn't mean to talk over you.
That's all I was gonna say.
Okay.
Tom could have done it too. Tom's good at singing and making music. He has a guitar.
He does.
But I'm not a redhead, so I don't get no notice.
Mr. TickleTrunk for 5 Canadian. We could be redneck. I mean, you kind of live in a rednecky area.
No, redhead.
Oh, redhead.
Oliver Anthony or whatever.
I thought he said redneck. Okay. All right. A country.
Either or works.
Yeah. A country with a social safety net needs strong enforced borders, 100%. Or its safety net falls apart. Large hypocrisy. I wish people would point out. Yeah,
I think we have pointed it out that you can walk across the border and check right into an emergency room and get everything taken care of on everybody else's dollar.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of times where we constantly make jokes about people wanting to come here. People we know, people we like. It's like, why don't you just fly to Mexico and cross the border? I mean, they'll just let you right across.
Well, here in Illinois, they have run out of other people's money to give it to the immigrants who are coming up, and undocumented that are coming up from the border anymore. So they've actually stopped letting them get on Medicare, Medicaid. So I was paying for all that.
Yeah,
a country without borders is not a country.
Yeah, that too.
But they can become police around here now, so that they'll be able to get the sweetheart pensions.
Yeah. The only thing I think who didn't have a job was Rudy, which was the uncle, not the dad. But I don't know.
Heart attacks change it, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. But like I said, it's not a movie I was paying close attention to because I was like legit.
I have to ask a question. In that house, how many people of working age were there?
Literally all of them.
And yeah.
Well, like I said, the only one I was aware of based off of what I saw that didn't have a job was Rudy. And maybe the grandmother.
Remember during the Industrial Revolution, around the turn of the 20th century, that's the 1800s, 1900s for you kids, here in America, when families would have 16 to 17 children to work in the factories in the inner cities, and those kids, the majority of them would be deformed with their legs or arms or something else because of where they had to sit in the machinery.
Yeah.
Do you remember all that stuff, and then why we passed all the laws and the unions and all that stuff came up and everything?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Those were all white people? Okay,
yeah.
all right. It's just I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that stuff.
Yeah, I am too.
All right. If I were to go out and get some sun like I did when I was younger, I would be very dark skinned. Right. And it would turn a little shade of red. And that's the American Indian blood that's in. When I'm inside and pasty white, it's the German that comes out. Right. And the French and all that stuff. So, I mean, you know, I didn't own any slaves. Right. I didn't, you know, take Texas from the Mexicans. All right. All this. I didn't do any of that stuff. So all you're doing is trying to steal from me.
Well, the thing that's annoying about
Oh,
talks is
F-off.
that they want to pretend like this whole colonialism thing is just like a white people thing. Right?
Oh, give me a fucking. You know where slavery was the biggest part of slavery out of Africa was trading with the Muslims.
Yeah.
All right. That was a much larger slave trade than anything the white people did. So F
Well,
off.
yeah, but that's kind of my point. Is that, you know, they want to pretend like all this bad shit is just done by white people. It's like you actually pay attention to the Aztecs, and they want to blame colonialism for taking down the Aztecs. Sure, that's part of it, but you know what? They had help. They had help from the neighbors of the Aztecs. You know why? Because everybody hated the Aztecs.
Yes.
Yeah, they were brutal.
Yeah, you know what the Mayan did when the Spanish showed up? There was a shipwreck out in the Yucatan, and they captured a bunch of survivors. I think it was like 2 people survived. You know what they did with them? They fucking murdered them. They sacrificed them. Okay,
Yep.
that it had no interactions before. Okay, no interactions before. Found a bunch of people, murdered them. Okay, so yeah, colonialism, my ass. A lot of these people were doing some pretty nasty shit. It doesn't justify the colonization. Well, actually, kind of does to a point, I think. You know,
I mean, it's all about a bigger tribe coming along and kicking your ass.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's
Because
humanity. That's literally
the
every
way it
fucking
goes.
group of
We
people.
spent all of history living by the right of conquest.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Genghis Khan. Okay, the Yellow Devil. He conquered a whole lot of white people and a whole lot of white slaves. What is it? Like a quarter of the world has Genghis Khan's DNA or some weird meme or whatever thing at there. Yeah, because the way they did things. But you know what? The Mongols, their women ran their household and ran the kingdom because the men were off plundering and doing all that stuff. And it was the wives of Genghis Khan and his children that kept everything together.
We drink, we rob, we pillage.
Exactly. And the women take care of everything.
Yep.
So there were women running empires back then. And it just, you're lazy because you're not looking back and saying, hey, oh yeah, that did happen.
Well, that's one of the points I brought up too, is like, the whole thing with peasants during the Middle Ages were pretty fucking egalitarian. They were. There was a lot of equality between, men, women, everybody, essentially. That wasn't nobility. Nobility is its own fucking animal. But the peasants were pretty, egalitarian.
It was all class-based.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love it when so Comix Division, Superman has all this stuff, jumps into a phone booth, comes out, it's Clark Kent, Superman. Comix Division, he jumps into his phone booth. I guess what could that be? For anthropology major.
My useless degree.
He jumps into a sarcophagus.
He jumps into a sarcophagus, comes out as anthropology man.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't really have any special powers, just boring as fuck.
Wow. Even went a long time to say
how are those 6-minute nap fests going there?
There's a lot of spite in that one. A lot of spite.
Wow.
Well, he's listened to the people and expanded nap time to 12 to 20 minutes.
12 and a half minutes. Tomorrow you get a solid 30-minute nap time because it's Tuesday. So, oh, by the way, I want to say this. Rob Altus is exactly correct. The drinking, robbing, and pillaging, that is Andre's weekend on Midnight's Edge.
Yes.
Correct assessment. Hold on. Tom, you can confirm, although you're probably asleep.
What am I confirming? Sorry.
Andre's
a Viking.
Andre's weekend is drinking, robbing, and pillaging.
Naked.
naked,
Yeah.
right, dude?
Wow.
And because of those
Very
All
fires,
riding his
erotic.
steed.
yeah, and because of those fires, Tom actually accurately predicted that he was going to go roast a beast. Just
Well,
because
if we could
Rose
catch
beast.
one.
he would.
Andre is a who. So from
Who?
Cindy's
Who?
Woohoo.
Aluhu.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I don't know if you caught this talks from my last video, but I actually made an anthropology joke. And
Oh,
the joke was on me.
really?
Yeah.
Joke was on you.
Yeah, joke was on me.
That's a Ziegler video. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
That did very well.
Culture's like, oh, anthropology joke. Oh, real original.
There's nothing wrong with that. And the
Hey.
funny part, we were developing comedy commercials for the Dick's Division Delightful Dignity Month special that didn't happen.
But it's coming. We're gonna
It's
do it.
coming.
Again.
We're going to do it. But one of the commercials,
Not the recycled commercials.
yeah, and I set all this up and I put all this da 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 da. I'm like, this is happening, and it was a Comix Division show where he does history and stuff, things like. And then I'm writing back and forth. Hey, what do you think of this? All this stuff and everything. He goes, "That's paleontology, not anthropology, you dick." It's what he puts, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh
I didn't say you
shit!"
dick. I just said that's paleontology.
No, no,
You
no.
implied.
No.
You dick was implied.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it was implied. It was the tone of voice and tone of face in which it was.
It was the way you typed it. I know it. It's just that's
It was more
paleontology.
like-
you didn't put anything else. You didn't
Well,
put any
not so much
smileys. I'm
dick.
like,
It
oh,
was
man,
just
I've
like, you
offended him.
dumbass.
Yes.
Yeah, Red
Yeah.
Foreman, dumbass.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
it was the most friendly version of "fuck off" I've ever heard in my life.
Right,
but-
right. So now I'm gonna have to write that into the bit. I gotta get back to writing comedy.
Oh my god, I gotta find Lucius' comment. This is funny. It says, bestest ever. You're so boring, Big Brother won't watch you.
Oh, see,
Wow.
culture's already ahead of us in the whole 1984 thing.
Yep.
So if we can just make the content that makes them all go to sleep, we can take it over.
I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it.
I liked your AI video. I thought it was really good. Very
Yeah.
engaging.
There were like 8 of
on,
you.
man.
So thanks.
The part where you told
It's like 8 of you.
yeah, where you told Mr. Grant Gregg, yeah, you hear that? There's no AI or whatever. Then he turned you into an alien.
Yeah, I know. That was fantastic. I was like, oh shit. Apparently,
Nice.
I'm an AI.
Apparently I'm an alien. And I did this and that.
That was
I'd
so
like to see him insert you into the video that Dire Straits did, MTV.
Money for
wouldn't that be
nothing.
great?
Money for nothing, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
At the MTV.
Money for
video that-
nothing in your
I
check.
tell you what, I'm waiting for him to turn me into Max Headroom. You know, because I
Really?
know he's doing it. I know he's gonna do it. I want to be like,
I can see that. Max Headroom was such a thing.
oh, sketching all over the place.
And he became Barclay. You know what else is a thing?
No,
Core member in his multiverse culture.
Oh!
Queen of Earth 3574. Culture owns the largest Barbie collection on the planet.
Wow.
Yeah.
really?
He
That's
already does
painful.
here, so does that really count?
Oh, there it is. And that's from his heterosexual life mate.
He's got a spade hat on.
Yeah, look at that.
Tom, Tom
Or,
and I spend.
or Mexican? Did
Yeah,
he misappropriate?
Yeah, it's a sombrero.
Is this during your
Is it a
quadruple
sombrero?
quinceanera?
Is that? That's not a sombrero.
I don't think it's a sombrero.
I don't know.
Well, he
I
looks
think
like
it's-
he's a misappropriate.
I think it's the
something.
frill on the back of the queen's dress that used to go up really high, and then
With
you've
the
got
really
the
high
crown on.
collar.
Yeah,
You know, Tom, for somebody I spend probably more time than anybody else on the world with, you certainly are mean to me. I'm just saying, not great.
But I still love you for all your flaws.
Oh,
well,
that
thank
sounded
you.
very Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah,
it did.
I feel like I'm in a well right
You
now.
sounded very
love you.
gay.
I'm gonna
sound
love
very
your wife, and then I'm gonna
You
love
sound like Nicolas
everybody you
Cage loving
know.
culture.
And then when I'm done loving them, I'm
Culture
gonna love everybody else you
casino,
know.
I like you.
No,
Seriously,
I want Tom to hit culture with the line from Almost Famous.
Oh boy.
I've met you. You're not cool.
Wow.
You're not
I bet
cool.
You're not cool.
So core member also comes with multiverse comics here. It's Earth's number 22's smallest billionaire. Made his fortune in the dill pickle market.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is that
Nice.
God damn, I can't say words. Euphemism for porn. There we go.
Yes.
Yes,
Dill
both
pickle
ended.
market. Yeah. You're making those dill pickles disappear.
Oh wait, those are gherkins. Sorry.
Gherkins. Yeah.
Also,
Gag on a
because
gherkin today.
You fucking
Oh,
deserve
that's
it.
the new penis one. Oh, wow. Is that for core member?
No, that was you. For you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
For gagging on a gherkin?
He's jerking the gherkin, baby.
I got to get Tom to record that. Penis, gag on a gherkin today.
Well, he could have the
That's
smallest
gherkin,
little
baby.
pickles. The smallest
true.
pickle is the Mexican sour.
And at least
Take a
pickles
lick
have
of
some
Comix
girth.
Division's Mexican sour.
Oh boy.
It's much worse to get
jerking
compared
on
to
gherkin
okra.
since 2002.
I know what happened to him. He just disappeared.
What'd you do to Toxie?
He ousted him, bro. Peace.
He takes himself back out.
I'm writing beautiful comedy here. Hey, you and your sweet little sour Mexican.
Jerkin the gherkin. That's dude. That I feel like that's a commercial for comics.
Jerking the gherkin since 20 deuces.
Wow. That's right. You know what? It's the Comix Division. It's the Comix Division Pickle Factory. That's right. We've launched a whole new company based on the condiment you love. It's sour or sweet or a little spicy, depending on what you want us to dip it in.
And all of them are cream filled.
That's right.
You inject the pickles.
And now
Culture is getting really excited about all this.
And now
the pickles are
we
exciting.
have synergy. We have Brahma's bull butter flavored pickles.
That's
There
right.
we go. Now we have Brahma's Bull flavored pickles.
You can jerk your gherkin with the
just like Brahma's bull butter.
There you go.
The butter's sprinkled with dillweed.
Culture Casino's tiny cock pickles.
Hey, hey, if you dip that
Cocktail
gherkin and it glows,
Cocktail,
you
it
can
says.
probably-
Cocktail pickles. That's right.
Oh, boy.
Tiny, itty bitty weeny culture cocktail.
Oh no, no.
Good night, Sharp 3D. I don't blame you too. I would leave if I could.
See you later, Shrap. Love you, man.
You can fiddle with your fennel.
Fiddle with
I just want you to know that the whole Mexican ghost small tiny pickle thing was brought up by Southern Belle, not me.
What now?
Yeah.
Because I'm growing them because I wanted to sell them to the knitting ladies because they like to inject liquor into their vegetables and stuff and gummy bears.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something completely different.
Well, no, that's where I learned about all this stuff was from the old knitting ladies. Is they would bring snack night and it would be half of it would be injected with liquor.
You don't have to take a pill to get our dill up.
Let me write that down. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. There, Southern Belle. Just saying.
It depends on the
But
candy.
if you liquor.
And it
Those
depends on
gummies,
what kind of
though, are
party it
good.
is.
I have
Inject the pickle with liquor and then inject the pickle.
Well, you get tickled off the pickles is all I have to say about that. But Sean Mountain says, "Oh my God, the cock pickles."
Cocktail.
Oh, sorry, cocktails.
Cocktails.
So like a cocktail weenie is like technically a gherkin, right?
Oh my God, the cocktail.
Oh, look. It's a cock gherkin.
We need to start a restaurant.
Oh,
called,
wait.
Oh my
Okay,
God, the
so-
cocktails.
We got,
Yes.
oh my God, the cocktails. That's it. We're going to do that.
Oh
I'm going to
my
write that
God,
down.
the cocktails.
That's what you need to do for your next business venture, Culture.
Okay, I'll get
Oh my
on
God,
it.
the
So
cocktails.
remember the turducken? At a
Yes.
turkey, a duck. Okay, so we need we need a gherkocken.
No,
Well, you just really like try to reinvent the chicken wing and make that like your big thing. Like, you know.
well, my thing's plenty big.
Well, you know what I mean. Oh my God, the cocktails, and you
That's
have the
not
big
what she
rooster on the
said.
sign. But like, you know, it's like craft beers and craft chicken wings. Like people can like pick their own flavors and combine flavors
Craft
or
your
something like
own
that.
gherkin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They all come with a pickle.
That's
I'm
right.
talking serious talk here. I'm talking actual
love-
business talk.
Wow,
Guys, Car's like, come back to the show, and there's still this cock.
No, I'm being fucking serious. You
I
start a
like
bar
yeah.
called Oh My God, the
Comics,
Cocktail.
That's frightening.
Oh My God, the
Wow.
Cocktail. And yes, you serve like
How do you
craft
come
beer and
back to this
cocktails,
show?
and you have cocktail weenies, and you have
I like
make your own flavor for chicken wings. Like
Yeah,
Experiment.
injectable wings. Yeah, experimental wings. Tom, this is genius.
Scar, you know how long it
Reinvent
took me
the
to get them
chicken
off
wing.
of the cock talk, and they immediately get right back to it.
No. I'm serious. Like any of you investors out there, we're getting in on the ground floor of, oh my God, the cocktails. This is going to be a real business.
Wings.
We're going to do it.
I'm going to be Mr. Beast of the new chicken wing business.
You can reinvent the chicken wing. Just hear me out.
I hear you. No way. It's a specialty bar that features specialty chicken wings. I love this idea. Let's do this.
You can mix like blue cheese and barbecue injected.
Okay.
Oh. No, I don't want blue cheese. I'm just saying. It's just you can do whatever the fuck you
There's
want.
all kinds of stuff you could do. Yeah.
Mushroom Swiss.
Don't forget the bull's milk dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Price of reason's right. You got to have injectable wieners too.
Bull's milk buttermilk Brahmabull buttermilk sauce.
There you go.
Brahmabull's buttermilk southern fried chicken.
You dip the cock in it.
If I actually open this restaurant, you guys are gonna flip your shit.
That's right.
No, I'll actually
Nothing
be
tastes
there with
better
you.
than
Like,
biting into
I'll claim
Brahmabull's
half
cock
of your fortune
and
as the
getting the
creator.
squirt of milk.
Oh my God, the chicken back.
Oh yeah,
I'll
we
believe
really
it. Culture. When I see the hair wash products that you've been promising.
What's Bill Clinton's brother's name?
Oh,
Billy. No, this is
George?
Rogers.
I'll be the Billy Clinton
Roger.
of oh my God, the cocktails. I
Roger,
literally just take
Roger.
all the credit for everything and I do nothing.
Well, I think George Clinton was great with Parliament Funkadelic.
George Clinton was great.
Atomic Dog.
So apparently this is a thing now. Zelashi for $5. Comix pickle flavor number 1. Sweet pickles. It'll butter your
bread, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh. How about those buns?
Zelashi, you started a new trend.
Brahmabull butter.
Congratulations,
Give me
Zelashi.
your buns.
Brahmabull
that down.
loves to butter those buns.
This is the beginning of the
With
new
bull's milk.
This is the beginning of the new pickle trend in the division right now.
Made
So
with
just-
real bull's
that's
milk.
right. Jump on board. Woohoo!
Come on board and tickle Culture's pickle.
No, it's Comix pickle.
You know how good
pickle.
dairy tastes straight from the farm. Neither do we. So we get it from Brahmabull.
Right. Why is
It sounds
this
like you have
milk
some
so
ads
thick?
cooking right now.
Yeah.
Just
Aaron's
write
on
this
to
shit
something with
down.
the Vag Guard,
Write it
Brian.
down.
Well, you're not going to have the kissing booth. You're going to have the pucker booth.
Oh no!
Aaron, where do you think the pickles come from?
Pucker up.
They're
bitch.
all pickled in Vag Guard.
It's right. The Vag Guard
We
Brian.
also, not only that, you have like craft pickles. Is that what you're saying we have?
Oh, this
the
is
bar?
going to be so bad.
All right, we've
Craft
got to have.
pretzels.
Okay, so we've got to have a Saltzilla gherkin.
You basically take every cool thing about a bar and you make it like craft, right? And fancy and charge people out the ass for it. Do you realize how much you could charge for just a boiled egg?
I'm not sure we want to mix. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you want to mix asses and pickles together, Tom.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh,
Pickle
Oh, yes, you
egg.
do. You
Pickle,
do.
egg, pickle green.
chocolate covered pickles.
You
Oh.
can have.
Dude,
Do you
what
know
the
we can have contests? How many
so
pickles can you
disgusting.
fit up your butt?
Nutella and pickles.
I know.
I feel
Pickle
like this
nuts.
is
The winner
I
gets
feel
a
like
free
this is
T-shirt.
Toxic Tuesday, but a day early.
Yeah,
Tom,
that
you
would be
know.
instead of like going down and you got to eat an entire 10-pound hamburger in 5 minutes or something like that. How many
How many pickles can you get up your butt? Yeah.
how many
You
of
guys-
Culture's cocktails can you shove up there?
How many pickles can you get on your bun?
Not,
you guys
not
in the chat
responsible.
that have seen all of our commercials, you're
I'm not
seeing
sure.
how this happens.
I'm not
right
sure
now.
I'm going to sign off on this promotion. I'm just
Yeah,
So
saying.
fair,
um,
Tom
don't
wins.
be-
Says
not
Sean.
Not
Hold on.
Like,
responsible
how do you
for
think this happened?
the
They
emergency
say
room.
something, I got to make it worse.
Don't
Okay,
be
that's
pickle,
generally
just
how it
tickle
works.
The pickle. Oh, that's a good.
These
song.
guys will come into the writing thing. It's like, okay, we spent 10 days writing this skit, and then they'll go through it, and I'm like, well, what if you do this, this, and that? And you're like, oh, that's good.
Yeah,
And it's like I did it in 10
yeah.
minutes, and like they're like fucking like I spent 6 days on this bitch, and Tom just rewrote the whole fucking skit.
That's what happens
Yeah.
when I show up too.
If Culture can add for his YouTube tiers, like if you sign up for like the high rollers, you can get free huge cucumbers with it.
That's true.
I feel
Big
bad
fresh
for
from his
Fox when I
garden.
do that, but
Big
he's the
huge
first one that
cucumber.
goes, "Oh, that's so good." Like,
Okay,
and he
all right.
says it like he just had a blowjob too. That's the funny part.
Oh, God, yeah.
Over on the
Especially when I
side.
really get him laughing, and he's like, "Oh, that's good."
It's like he
This
just
kid
had
is
his
really
first
gay.
I
hummer.
was
Oh, that's so
uncomfortable a
good.
few times.
But I mean, I'm sure Miss Tox knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Oh, oh, yeah.
She would know the noise. Not, I'm assuming as much. So she'd have to verify your.
Himself in a pickle, Tom.
So what?
This is
I was
getting
asking
really gay.
Tom, and he's getting himself in a
I
pickle.
don't like pickles.
I don't know. Usually after a good blowjob, that's what I say. Oh my God, that's good. So, like, I mean, but it's not good if you're the receiver.
Better to give than receive.
You know
I
what
like how
Tom
it
said
took
the last
Brahma half
time
a
he got
second
a
to
good
figure that one
blowjob?
It's been way too long. I'm thinking too much about it.
You're thinking too much
The last
about
time you gave a
giving a
blowjob?
blowjob?
Yeah, the last time I gave a blowjob, it was horrible.
All right, I gotta get super chats. Over on the Odyssey side for 1 Odyssey peso.
Well,
Snow
when in
Golem,
prison.
13. Zorro or Indiana Jones for the whip handling.
Oh, Zorro.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones was pretty good, but Zorro used it all the time.
Out of the night, when the full moon is bright, there comes a man whose name is Zorro. That's actually the song.
He wields a giant gherkin.
I don't
Then
think
the producer's
Zorro had
like, if we
any
change his-
scars from hitting himself with his whip
my
either. So.
God.
Guys,
If we
Scar
change
says
his name to Dwight, it'll actually rhyme.
pickles up the butt. How liberal.
Of course. If you can liberally get them up your ass, you will get a free T-shirt.
Oh, it's painful.
Indeed. Digital webinar for $5. Introducing barrel-proof bull's milk. All the cast strength and all the flavor length. In the all-new barrel-proof Brahma Select.
Nice.
Aged a minimum of 4 years.
Indeed. Just a Sandberg for $2. The pickles made are huge cucumbers. Huge cucumbers.
Huge cucumbers.
I blame all this on Toxic Man Flu.
With a huge cumber.
It is pretty much my fault.
It is all your fault.
Most things are.
But
somebody, it's funny. Somebody was asking yesterday about how the Brahma Bull's milk thing came about. I was pretty sure that was Toxic Man Flu.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, it was.
I don't know. It may have been.
Well, you gave Culture.
I mean, it was
the cock.
definitely
You gave
from
Brahma his
Kingpin.
bull's milk. You gave me my flavors. Yeah, I'd say it's everything is credited and blamed for on Toxic Man.
Bull's milk might have been actually somebody came up with that.
It was Kingpin.
Kingpin, and we were talking about that.
I love that bit. Yeah.
And then I said the line from the movie, and then
I think that was
you
it.
ran with it. And I did Nick's nuts because of that one
Oh,
time
yeah,
that
Nick's
he
nuts
busted
were
up and
great.
fell over, and he almost showed us his nuts.
Yeah.
Well, they are salty.
And shorn. But Brahma's salt was it Brahma's Bull's Balls? The spicy Brahma Bull's Ball commercial of the jingle. That's one of my favorites. I catch
funny.
myself singing that through the house.
I still have the stupid blue
If you wanna-
people floppy titties.
Oh, God, give it, Tom.
I know.
That was one of those nights because I was like,
IMAX 3D.
God damn it, shut up. No.
I have
Because I was like, we're not doing this. It's a week out. We're not going to get this done. Fuck it, I'm not doing it. And then Tom sings that song.
And we
I'm like,
went balls to the wall for the next 4
Yeah.
days. Tox and I didn't sleep for at least a day.
That was hilariously funny.
Awesome.
And Floral,
Delivered.
we still have places around there we have yet to explore, like
We're building a
the
city.
Bill Cosby Women's Sleep Study Center.
Yep.
That's one of the sponsors.
We built a whole city block.
We
We have
built
so
a
much in
couple of them.
store for you. We have so much in store for you. If we can get to it, it's going to be great.
Hey, speaking of,
Deus Brahmadeus.
it's from MrTickleTrunk, Alternate Universe Culture Casino Blowjob Master. Oh my God, the pop!
Now we need a memer
Oh,
to have a
Bob.
huge cumber in his mouth. I mean, on his face or whatever.
Tom's the one who
Cumber.
Tom's the one who admits to giving blowjobs, and Culture's still the one that gets memed for it.
Yeah, it's Mr. Canadian Fried Bacon himself. So,
I haven't given a blowjob in weeks.
Oh, there it is. Oh man,
Mags is in the house. Hello, ladies and gents. I mean,
hey, Mags, how you doing
tonight?
Why is Max not in here?
Oh, Mags
I
got
don't know.
Has better things than to be by us.
Southern Belle.
She's on vacation.
Mags got me those pictures.
Enjoy your vacation.
You were talking about.
No, I sent her a message, telling her how much I missed her and I wanted to be reunited and feeling so good.
Reunited and it feels.
Listen, there's no scissoring on this channel.
Oh,
what the hell?
She says that she's still on the beach. Yeah, she's still on vacation.
Yeah.
I thought today was your
only
last
gay
day.
stuff is
Sorry.
allowed.
Lucky gal.
Yes, I asked her to do that thing for us, Southern. She did it. I got the pictures. Let's go.
Oh. Yeah, I liked her biker Barbie.
Blue Dung Beetle. As made a comment about that, about it being a dung beetle. Maybe some of the stuff I was talking about that I was thinking Drinker was actually as.
Because they're so close. They
Well,
have
no. It's like I completely forgot I watched this video about it today. So it's like, things just kind of got munched together.
Munched.
It's all them gherkins.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cumbers that were munching and pickles are tickling. Yeah.
Speak for yourself, Nick.
What?
In the Dix Division? I don't know.
All
We
right.
got Tom giving the blowies.
We should probably get the memes.
Here we go.
Penis, gagging you with entertainment. Oh my God. It's so big, so hard now, so hard now. Oh my God, the cock.
Oh my God, the cock.
Is that volume too low? Is that what that was?
No, it was so good.
Okay.
Ah,
I will
pretty
boost
good.
that one and put it better.
that was perfect. Oh my goodness.
This is
They're
so good.
spicy, they're tasty, they're tiny. It's Brahma's Spicy Balls Balls. Slip one of Brahma's spicy balls in your mouth and you'll be reaching for bull's milk to put out that fire. Only come in pairs. Do not eat the blue ones. Those are some spicy bull's balls. If you want a meat that will fill your mouth, grab Brahma's Bull's Balls.
Now imagine me running around my house singing that
Dairy
shit.
aisle and back alley somewhere.
That was a
Had to
great
dig
commercial.
that up. Had to dig that up.
Oh, I've
Don't
got
kill
it.
yourself there, Southern Belle. You
I've
okay?
got it. Yeah, I'll find it. There's
No, I got it. I
Brahmabull.
just dug it up. Yeah, it was.
Oh, did you the commercial?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the
yeah.
commercial. That wasn't me live.
oh.
So
Wow, I
this,
figured it was the commercial.
if
It
you
was the
guys haven't
commercial.
seen this, when Biden showed up in Maui, there's some guys sitting on the edge flipping him off,
They were
on the F
unhappy.
off. Oh yeah. So I mean, therefore I am. It's pretty funny. Here we go. Writers on strike. This is from Robbie. 100 days and no one cares. Yeah.
True story.
True story. Nobody gives a shit. This is the one. Yeah, Nick Pop. Biggie Pop off of that. That's good. That's
It's like
good.
Nicky Pop.
Yeah, and Nick, your
That
nipples
is
are like
horrendous to
very.
look at.
Yeah.
I'm seriously sorry, chat. That is, yeah. I'd set myself on fire too. That's bad.
That's actually one of the new gherkin flavors we're going to have at cocktails is the Nicky Pop. So
Yeah, that sounds great. How about the Nicky's uneven nipples?
Nicky's uneven nipples don't do that. Well, for the Nicky Pop to work, you have to tell it that deep dish is Chicago style pizza. Then it pops up and beats the shit out of you.
Oh boy.
That's
I'm happy.
I guess
very
I'm
happy that
willing.
Robbie
If that
didn't
if Brad brings them even, I'm willing to let that happen.
Oh, speaking of,
I'm happy.
we had a Vito and Nick's pizza, the frozen ones. No,
It's not as good.
It's not as good. But I pulled the thing. I was so anxious to eat it. I got it before it cooled down. I got sauce on my lip. I have a 2nd-degree burn.
Oh, no.
So that's your excuse for the herpes?
That's right. That's what it's for. Yeah, that's it. But it was really good. We're gonna go
herpes?
and we're gonna have the pizza.
Yes,
the herpes. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
What did Dixie Normus think?
Oh, Dixie.
Robbie made a good choice there not to combine the two names.
Tox, we should have the pizza before the Marvels.
Oh, we should.
Oh my
We
god.
should have the pizza, and then we could go by, we'll just say the area by you. And then we'll go see the Marvels.
We'll go to the Marvels. We gotta do that. All right.
Should we all get together and like do a group hug for the Marvels?
Yeah, I'll do a show in Chicago together for the
That'd be
Marvels.
great,
Hell
right?
yeah. I think
I'm gonna
that'd be
trump the
fantastic.
marbles and grab her by the.
Oh no.
Well. I love how we've got mid-70s culture casino here on the screen. With
Women on alert after parking lot encounters with creepy man in Florida.
Which serial killer was that?
All of them?
No, legit. There was the one in Florida that had the Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, they said they don't have a record of any reports being filed, but encourage people who may have a similar encounter call police immediately. Jerry, I like that one.
God damn, it is bothering me that I don't remember who it was.
Okay, so which era? Because there were a lot of them.
It was the 70s, man. It was like the big one, the one that was going after college girls.
1978. I mean,
That
you
was the
have
son of Sam.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, thank you.
Ted Bundy. Oh, that's right. He had the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
He was a handyman who he was pretty handy with tools.
Culture Bunny.
He broke all conventions by not throwing the bodies in the trunk, but in
sure
the hood.
know a lot
Oh, jeez. Too soon.
Yeah.
And Comix tries the Drake hairdo, Blacksberry. That is going to keep me up
He
tonight.
looks like Rudy Huxtable.
Oh, shit. Whatever you do, Comix, when you're on set with him, don't drink whatever he offers.
You know, I'm often stricken by the fact that David Allen Gore, who was a serial killer, looks an awful lot like Tom Hanks.
Maybe he is Tom Hanks.
Yeah, it is Tom Hanks.
And this one, this is one of those. This is 20 seconds. Here we go.
Did you see the one that had you in it, Tox?
Yes, I did. That was great.
Whoa. This is weird.
Yeah.
What's even weirder is when it gets to the end.
This is really weird.
Culture Casino.
It looked like April O'Neil.
Yeah. Culture Casino's April O'Neil.
What did everybody do to deserve that?
And there's the dill pickle market right there. And you got that look on your face that says, yes, I ate the pickle.
Well, it's
that's the look of go away. I'm taking a shit.
Yeah, I think that's more of a like the shit take.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Why are you taking a picture of me sitting here taking the shit? Okay, got it. And then Kangarooster put this one up.
Oh, heartbreaking.
Hell, they said there was no ramp.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Donovan would have liked that.
Yeah. He would have. And a great shirt. He would have.
It really sucks because I just actually got to meet him not that long ago on the Flashcast, man.
It's a real.
We hit it off pretty well and everything. Yeah,
he's fucking hilarious.
He was. Yeah, it's really fucking sad.
Yeah.
Like I said, better to burn out, fade away.
Yep.
Impacted a lot of lives. Culture Cuisino.
I'm
look
telling
like.
That looks like Morse almost.
I'm telling you right now, Tox and I are going to work up a cookbook for y'all, just so you know.
Yeah, we're just talking about this today.
Yep.
Yesterday, too. So this looks like you and George Molo had a child.
Well, he's very attractive, and B, I mean, look at the hair. I'm just saying. Fantastic.
Mags just dropped us just a tip.
Yes, I was going to read that.
Whip it out.
All right, I'll whip it out.
Faster.
I had to go to the starred, tab. Anyway, Magic Mags for $5 wanted to drop some dough with the Dick's tip jar, just the tip. Travel day for me tomorrow, so I'll be back around more. I have a great stream. Thank you, Mags.
Mags, I hope that you had an incredible trip and whatever you were doing was good.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Yes.
Right.
And be safe
Hope you
tomorrow.
drink a lot.
Be safe tomorrow.
I can't wait,
Zelashi-
Mags. It's
Zelashi
been hard.
wants to know if
Oh, no!
the cookbook is going to have pickling instructions. It'll have
Yes,
that and
I
how to
will.
make your own batter.
I will teach you pickling and battering.
Whoa.
Yeah. By the way,
That is
I'm
very
bummed out that this is Corey and not me, but it's fine. Blacksberries. He looks great. He is the Christ that maybe we didn't
deserve. He's the buddy
young.
Jesus we deserve.
Tell me, Culture Cuisino, is there any salt in that batter?
Of course, you always put salt in the batter.
You got double hit. Corey, the thumbs up Jesus. I actually took this down and put it on his
Buddy
gilded.
Jesus.
Hey,
Huh?
Keto Simple's in the chat. I didn't see that. Hey, Keto,
Pork, 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 pork.
Hey, Dustin.
what's up, man?
Bye, Mags.
Bye. Take care, Mags. Have fun.
Bye.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
Kate.
get-
Come back and fall
Yeah.
downhill.
I love Kate. She's great.
Yes.
So
This is perfection.
perfection.
It's true. It is perfection.
Yeah. This
No, I know.
This
We
is
did
gonna
this
make-
already.
yeah.
We already did this. Move
I know.
on.
Well, if I have to suffer through seeing mine again, you have to suffer through it too.
Multiverse Corey from core member. Earth's 23rd most famous homeless man known for keeping his dick in a jar.
I'm not sure Corey would appreciate that quite as much as the last one.
Because you know what? Corey could do a song called Dick in a Jar.
He could.
That would
It'd
be
be kind of
good.
bizarre, but it's a dick in a jar. Oh,
wow.
Ooh, look at that.
But hey, go back to that other one. I got one for it too.
Rap Schmap, you still got it?
Go back to Corey Jesus, because
Oh,
No, not that.
oh, I know what you're gonna do.
I want a
Go
T-shirt.
back to double chin culture.
I want
now.
a T-shirt that says "Stop worrying about what Jesus would do. Start worrying about how cool Jesus thinks it looks." Or something like that.
Write that down.
That is a T-shirt.
All right, so I want to use my Muppet pen. Write down Corey Jesus.
Corey Jesus. All right.
I'm saying.
New merch ideas, folks.
And one.
Stop fucking with Corey Jesus. He's got Corey Jesus things to do.
That's another one. Write that down.
That's a good one. Yes. Oh, you ain't talking about Corey Jesus.
You guys
You got
even
time
write
for
this
your
down?
shit?
Oh, I know exactly what's going
You
to.
got
Nobody
Corey Jesus
fucks
shit
with
to worry
Corey
about.
Jesus.
Oh no.
We need Corey Jesus riding a unicorn with fucking machine guns.
Yes, he could do that with a unicorn, doing all that stuff, and we can make the shirt just for Corey. He could wear it at work.
Yeah.
That would be so hilarious.
I think you'd probably get fired.
Maybe.
A little bit.
He'd be like, my
yeah,
friends
but
got
I don't
it
know.
for me.
El Spaniels.
Wow,
What do you want?
culture.
It's like Little Lord Culturoy there.
Yeah.
Little Roy what?
Culture.
Tom, I think this is Tom and Culture's love child.
Come on, your crotch has
never
legs.
meant to be.
Your crotch has legs?
Your crotch is.
Well, you think
That's
that's
gotta be a
leg.
weird walk.
Yeah.
It's actually
That's two
dicks.
pre-hem style penises there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we just put
Pre
shoes
what?
on it. So we
Hen
just
style.
put shoes on
Okay.
it so we can let it hang.
Shit.
So your two cocks have shoes.
Yeah.
Wow, Reuben just dropped a
Everything.
major member
I
check.
get everything.
Don't-
I,
don't
I
step
hope
on
you don't
my-
get those shoes
I
into
got
a
it.
knot. If you get
we
your
already
dick into
saw
a knot,
this.
you're screwed.
Tom, I need a
Nothing,
song.
nothing burns your erection
that?
faster than those googly eyes looking at you.
What was
Just
that,
keep
Southern Belle?
blowing, just keep blowing,
blowing.
just keep
I'm
blowing.
not sorry, dickhead. The fuck.
Well, you are now. Just
would
keep
Corey Jesus
blowing,
do?
Just keep blowing.
Don't step on my blue blow shoes.
There you go.
Blue squid goo.
Just don't worry
Yeah,
wow,
it needs
no.
some work. It needs some work. It needs
Under
some
the
work.
foreskin.
I'm not the milker.
Under
That's
the
this guy up
foreskin.
here.
There's a dick cheese.
Well,
For
okay,
you and
there
me,
was
under the
a
foreskin.
video game called Clay Fighters, and one of them was called Blue Squid Goo.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was a fat Elvis.
Fat Elvis, baby.
Yep.
I
Peanut
think
butter
that's
milk.
it. I'll go check.
Did you check the one that I had put in private chat? Robbie did last night
in the guild.
No, oh, okay, I will do that.
All right, so I'll read this real quick. Reuben has been a member for 6 months. For 2 years, all of you have been there for me, bringing
good fun.
Oh yeah, good fun. Go fun. Could be go fun. Good fun and friendship that I will treasure forever. All of you fuel my soul, and I will rise. Love you all. Never give up. Looking for a new wife. USA.
Yeah, I think you will find it, my friend. I think your pursuit is fantastic.
Well, and if you get a wife, just make sure that she's got money.
Well, no, if you want to make her happy for the rest of, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, just
make a pretty woman your life.
But I was setting up a song there, culture things.
Oh, well then I'm going to shut the, I bye.
I wrote a song. You got 2 minutes?
I mean, I'm not sure on the music.
Yeah, we have 2 minutes. Tox has to find memes.
I'm not going to share the music on that. No.
What the hell is that?
It was just one that
go watch it.
My Kraken did last night.
You're playing the music now, dude.
I'm not.
This is Tom doing this.
Oh, it's Tom.
Here we go. I'm talking Benjamins. I'm talking gays. Bitch better have my money if she wants to get laid. I'm a man, my back is strong, and here's my song. If you wanna get along, bitch better have my money. She ain't getting no dick unless she got K's, honey. If you ain't making bank in your trunk, then you ain't getting none of my spunk. I'm a material man living in a material land. I need the type of things that go bling, bling, bling. I need a woman with a 9 to 5 if she wants to keep this romance alive. That's right. Bitch better have my money. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. But if you ain't got honeys, then you might as well get bent. I need a woman who's gonna smoke me rotten. This skin like silk, this soft, this cotton.
This is good.
Oh, bitch better have my money. Ain't getting no dick unless you got K's, honey. If you ain't making bank in your trunk, then you ain't getting none of this fucking funk. That's right. A material man living in a material land.
I figured Beyonce can write a song like that. Why can't I?
Bitch better have my money. That's right.
Because you know damn well, like, I mean, a woman sing a song like that about a man, nobody'd say shit. Not a damn word. I'm going to sing and put that out there. I'm going to be so canceled.
I'm tired.
You call it spunk-covered penis.
Hell yeah.
It's going to go up
Bitch
the
better have my
iTunes
money.
chart.
That's right. I got your
Are
pickles.
you down with
here.
SCP? Spunk-covered penis?
Give me an STD.
Give you an STD with my SCP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that an original one, or was that when you doing a cover?
That's original.
No,
That
I
is an
wrote
original.
that. I wrote
Rihanna
that during Yellow Flesh.
I mean, if Rihanna can sing about S&M, I mean, Tom can sing about the other.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh my god,
baby. Bam.
Yeah, that was Heretic. He's got some. Oh, and Vince Womack did this one. It made me laugh today, and when I really needed it.
Gilded King.
Oh, bring me another Smurf. And I was dying.
That's an old one, man.
Yeah,
Oh, that
but
one.
it's a good one.
That's a good one.
Sometimes the oldies are the besties.
This is what I got comics for Christmas. WD-40.
Oh no! What the fuck? That's awesome.
That's also Heretic. Those guys, man. Oh,
Thank
and
you.
Practical
this
and
was
useful.
freaking hilarious.
Yeah, free hugs.
No.
What'd you say, Tom?
Oh, I said the WD-40 was practical and useful.
That's right.
It was.
Yeah, indeed. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. I have a video I need to finish and have ready to go by 1 a.m. So we are calling
I
it
have
quits.
to be up at 4 a.m. So
you sorry sack of shit.
Oh, this is disappointing. Cocaine the Barbarian, Oliver Stone's drug-fueled 4-hour Conan epic that never was.
I'm there for that, to be fair.
Yeah,
Cocaine the Barbarian.
That's great.
We might have to do a Cocaine the Barbarian. That sounds like something that would be on the UHF channel from Weird Al's.
Weird Al.
I'm willing to take that hit if somebody wants to do all the green screen work, because it'll be fun.
I did, before we leave, I just need a few minutes to bring up this meme.
All the cocaine.
Thanks, Zelashi. Thanks for reminding me. Zelashi, who's been a member for 7 months, says, "I'll be your wife, Reuben."
That's right.
There you go. You got the hookups.
This is pretty funny, but I wanted to bring this up. This guy, that had the song "Rich Guys North of Richmond."
Richmond north of
yeah.
Richmond.
So he set a record. We didn't get to this one tonight. He was the first artist to debut
at number one
on the Billboard charts without having any record deal or any other charts or any other songs ever before.
Yep. That's impressive. That's an actual first, folks. That's an actual first.
How do you feel about that, Tom?
Yeah, Tom, are you okay with that? You're gonna have an aneurysm?
No.
Well, if I was watching Tim Pollin, says if he gets 100 downloads on iTunes, is the way that they count that stuff out. His record he'll go platinum in a day.
Damn.
iTunes doesn't remove it. That is
right.
Let's not forget that.
He's got 4.
They haven't removed it so far,
but you got to consider that.
Why would they remove it? First off, why would they remove it?
Why would
they? Saying it's racist.
How are they saying it's racist?
Because it's a redheaded white guy singing it. But did you see? Was it Benny Johnson
saying that? That's dumb.
There's a lot of music reviewers that are sucked into the left and all that stuff that are going after this. It's the same people who are going after Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, Rolling Stone went after him. And
Rolling Stone. Well, Rolling Stone is just a fucking pile of shit.
Yeah, it's leftist garbage.
No, it's nothing.
What? Okay, why are they saying because he's a white redhead guy that it's racist? That's
talking about Richmond, north of Richmond, and the coal and all this stuff. It's they're slaves and that. It's
fuck off.
And he talks about welfare
and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, there's more white people on welfare than there is any. Fuck off.
Because he talks about the woman in the grocery store eating a fudge round, so that he's fat shaming in the song too.
He's fat shaming the thing because they're talking about the people on welfare being
300-pounder that's buying all their stuff in the grocery store.
Mm-hmm. I saw that
off of the welfare.
Yeah. When I worked retail, they'd come in and I'm like, why the hell are you buying this stuff here? Where I was working, it was so much more expensive. They'd go to the damn grocery store. And they would go to the grocery store. What would they get? Ice cream bars and all this other stuff and everything. Why? Because it's got milk and flour and all this stuff in it. You can't say no. And now it's a credit card, so there's no shame involved in it.
Right.
It's not meant to be a lifestyle. It was meant to be a last resort so you don't starve and die.
Right.
That's what it was meant for. So, they're going after this guy. And all he ever did was just do some of these songs and stuff from there. And it blew up. And now there he is. Doing that stuff, but you look at Tom McDonald, who's totally flipping the bird to everything music industry.
Yep.
And when Jason Aldean's song came out, I was watching a live stream with McDonald. He's like, listen, the guy believes it great, but if he's not living the life that he's talking about in there, he needs to fuck the F off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, he does. And he goes, and the song wasn't that great. And it wasn't. It was just timely. Thanks from there. Because Tom McDonald's put out some really great songs.
Yeah, Tom McDonald is really fucking good.
Soldier Spirit got to 10K subs by doing something off of that.
Yeah,
and getting
he
it
was
and
reviewing
coming
songs.
back. Yeah. And stuff.
Yeah,
so you can
good for Soldier Spirit. He deserves it.
Yeah.
But it's him and they were doing some reviews and stuff on that. Good people but that's the kind of draw that Tom McDonald has. Mm-hmm. And this guy's wrapped up in it. So
I think that Tom McDonald's like the actual point of the spear, to be fair.
Yes.
And the rest of these guys might be part of it. They may be near the phalanx, but I don't know that anybody's been as pointed as he's been.
Yeah.
No, he's been spot on. There was somebody asking about. He did a response video to somebody asking about Eminem if Trump broke Eminem because Eminem's really just gone TDS.
Oh yeah, he used to be good.
McDonald, he goes,
I
okay,
argue
I'm going
he
to tell
never
everybody
was.
we're going to talk about this. Here's the stuff here and everything. Here's my opinion. I don't fucking care about Eminem. That was his opinion. I don't care. I don't care if it broke him. I don't give a shit. I'm making my own music, and that's what punk used to be.
Yeah.
And that's the whole punk spirit.
He's basically saying, look, if you think he's a bitch, he's a bitch, but I don't care. I'm gonna do my own shit.
Well, the guy that sings this Rich Man North of Richmond song, he's punk. All right. He may be country and he may be punk and stuff, but punk is an attitude. It's a fuck the man, fuck the authority attitude.
Well, and Tom pointed out something that I didn't realize, but he's not gonna take an $8 million record deal. He's like, fuck you, I'm making way more money. Eat a bag of
Exactly. Yep.
Here's
the other thing too is
the biggest problem with that deal. It's good because he turned out because yes, he could get $8 million, but the problem is they'll take so much more money from him in return because that's what labels do. Even good labels do, especially if it's a major label. He's doing a move that well, you could say Air July and Backwards are doing. They're operating on their own without having to have a bunch of middlemen to answer to. He's handling it himself, and I think that's the path going forward. Back then, you couldn't have the resources without a record deal. I mean, the only thing useful for record labels now is just touring. But
it was all distribution, right?
Yeah,
you had the distribution covered.
You don't need that anymore.
Yeah, you don't need that anymore.
You don't need that anymore.
No. And Tom McDonald's making a ton of money selling CDs.
Good for him.
Right? He's doing physical media, which after what we talked about last week or 2 weeks before. Australia cutting out all of the physical media. You need to do. I'm sorry to derail. That's music history.
Yeah,
that we saw with that young man doing that stuff. And Benny Johnson had dropped a video of a lot of reaction to this song by African American music reviewers, and they were struck by it because the words speak to it crosses all colors and races, creeds, and all that stuff. It talks about the common man, and these elites and all this stuff. Fuck these guys and gals.
It's true, things that they're going through. It's from the heart. I mean, he's very authentic with his songs,
right?
And he's just in the woods with his dogs, writing songs from the heart and what's going on in his life. That's true blues. Just like whoa.
Right. It's a bluesy bluegrass. I mean, that's the kind of stuff. There's a band around here that I like to go see. They're bluegrass and stuff. So, well, all right, we'll close it out here. There's a warning for it. Hillary's been downgraded from a hurricane, but California's been preparing by nailing plywood boards to all the tent flaps and stuff that are out there for the homeless. So, way to go, California and Governor Hare for getting that done and getting that plywood out there because that plywood's expensive. Those homeless. What I hear is that
is this actually real or is this a meme?
Some of these migrants are actually bringing their own plywood with them across the border to get to the tents. So, yeah, this is a meme. Yeah.
It's fucking funny though.
The thing is, though, for a second,
hilarious.
This could be true. This literally could have been true.
That's the problem with all this shit. It's like, is that true or is that just like a joke? Because
what's hilarious is
that has become reality.
This you can tell that this stuff's shopped on, but they did it so well. They put the shadows behind. There's a shadow there, shadow here, shadow there.
It's pretty small on my screen, so I really can't tell. It's been photoshopped. It looks pretty real from.
It looks like a Babylon Bee article.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I think it's a Babylon Bee one.
Okay.
Yeah. They're going to do it next. Funny. They're going to build a big wall of plywood around the tents next.
Oh yeah, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Tear down that wall. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Guys,
I'm dying.
All right, Tom, we'll start with you, sir.
I like turtles.
Yes, you do.
And
smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
And this channel does not endorse illegal drug use.
It's only illegal in some stupid states.
Yes. Been legal in Oklahoma since I remember.
Southern Belle.
Oh,
speaking of being illegal, it's Southern Belle.
No, I was born across the border.
Oh no! I'm just saying, You yourself as a substance, totally illegal.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you got me all out of whack now.
Sorry.
Yeah, thanks for having comics. I love Oliver Anthony stuff, and Oliver Anthony's his grandfather's name, so he honors him. And he has four songs in the top 10 on iTunes this week at his debut. So I don't know if anybody else has had four, but I just thought that was amazing. Ain't got a what was it? Ain't got dough. I like his Virginia song. So if you got a chance to listen to his other stuff, I know I'm going on and on about it, but it's kind of my area around here. So it's just great. And people are uniting together at this stuff. He had 12,000 at the fair in North Carolina, just lining up just to see him and just uniting people. So anyway, keep prepping. Have a good night.
Indeed. Nick.
Hi. Tomorrow night, Toxic Tuesday, The Equalizer. Wednesday, I'll have a video with Wakazashi's Tea House. Be talking big game number 2. And there's this thing called memberships that is going live in about a half hour. And they're gonna be huge. Straight up huge. Yeah, they'll maybe even less. So refresh your page and check for that shit. It's be amazing. But yeah, good show tonight. A lot of cucumbers and a lot of pickle tickling, and it was really nice. And thank you to the memers and our wrenches for their services and for the chat to being here. Comics, thank you for having me, and always good to hang out with you and the dudes and the lady on the panel. So goodbye, everyone. I hope to see you tomorrow night for The Equalizer. All right.
I gotta get this real quick. See, I wasn't the only one who thought it was real. Brahma.
Yeah, come see us Wednesday night on Rumble for Yelling at Parked Cars at what is it, 9 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Central?
That's right.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Central, 9.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about. We've
Probably
also
not.
got the debates and Trump's
Trump report,
interview with
baby.
Carlson. So yeah, but come check us out for that one. It'll be fun. Tonight was a fun show. Thank you everybody in chat, and thank you to all the mods that were here. So everybody have a great night.
Thank you, everyone.
Cheers.
Culture.
Hi.
Stop jerking off, man. Do your outro.
Yeah, I have
was on the whole time.
Shit. Okay. Well, I have a YouTube
I see
channel.
it on his hair.
I have a YouTube channel. I have a Gilded. I have a Rumble. I have an Odyssey. I have a Twitter. I have a Getter. I have the things. So that's where you go if you want to get the things. Tomorrow, I have the 6-minute daily, which is going to be longer than 6 minutes. Normally it's like 12 and a half minutes, but tomorrow might be like a half hour or more. So you might want to tune into that because I have some thoughts and the show's already set to go for a change. So like, yeah, that's dangerous because now I'm prepared. So be excited. And yeah, I'm going to work on this Pickle Tickle restaurant that we were talking about earlier. So just be prepared because Tom and I could launch the franchise of the ages.
It'll probably happen.
Why not?
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It's the newest restaurant on Fisherman's Wharf. Pickle Tickle.
Pickle.
Right.
It's right next to the scraped knuckle.
Guess what? Go to mixtees.com/beachpunk and pick up your beachwear. We have more stuff coming. That's still not there yet. Damn it. But anyway.
You didn't play the commercial.
Oh, gotta play the commercial. Is your commercial on there? Get the bumper sticker.
Yes. Oh, that one's great. It's $7. Get it.
Get that there. Look at that.
You get that.
It can be on the back of your nondescript brown van.
Yeah, it's not a Volkswagen.
Totally not.
You're not.
You know what? We should put like a picture of Culture Casino looking through the back of that thing.
Oh, that'd be great. We should do
that'd
that.
Be fun.
The googly eyes, yeah.
The googlies.
Oh, no.
The googlies. We have more coming.
Oh gosh, yes, we do have more coming. In the next couple of days, you will be subjected to more
stuff in your face.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Thursday, Hojo, who is a comic book creator that Nickweiser has interviewed on his channel, will be joining us.
May God have mercy on their soul.
Yeah, let me pull up. There it is. So Hojo, the Mythicals, it's called, and he's going to be joining us to talk about that for a little bit. He'll be able to stay on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Sweet.
And
good deal.
We'll have a lot of good stuff to talk on there. We are working with other people, get them on to the channel. We're trying to get some guests on the Yelling Apart Cars. And a few roadblocks to other things we've been trying to do got cleared out today. So more is coming. More is
The
coming
war is
from there.
over. Oh, wait.
So Culture did a great AI video. Please go out and see that.
Oh, thank you.
Doing stuff. You got to catch Nick and his Toxic Tuesday stuff when they go over movies. Those things are funny. They're not enough people watching them. They're funny as hell. Everything that Tom does turns to gold. The weekend show that Tom's doing, which unfortunately I had to miss this week, a lot of good stuff there, a lot of positive stuff as they're talking about just movies and
best or the
we're
worst.
getting rid of all the political stuff and Tom's doing is he's had enough of that. Let's just talk about movies and shows and nostalgia and stuff that we love and having some real discussion about that. So I'm real happy with Tom doing that and being a part of that. Culture's got his Sunday night show, which has been doing great. Of course, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday now. And Comics, you do the Geeks and Gamers tabletop.
Yeah, I do that
Thursday
on
mornings.
Thursdays. Yeah, noon.
Thursdays.
CST.
Right. Okay. And then we're trying to get Comics booked on a few channels. I'd like to get you back on Nina's show. And she has another one there because
you guys are great together.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nina's fun to hang out with, man.
Nina's great and a lot of stuff going on. So rest in peace, Crypt Daddy. And
dude. Again, R.I.P. Crypt Daddy.
But you know what? He lived more in his life than most people do in 90 years. So
that's very true.
You try and focus on the positive of that. All right. That's what I got.
All right. As for me, thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. It was fun as usual. 1 a.m. I guess tomorrow at this point, because Tuesday. That's the easiest way of saying it. 1 a.m. Tuesday, dropping my video talking about Blue Beetle, and then on to other things. I still have a video I need to finish off talking about kind of the history of Snow White. That was kind of a interesting one. So we'll be finishing that up this week. Hopefully we'll get that up by Wednesday or so. And there's so much stuff to talk about in the land of stupid. So
we have a lot of stupid.
Yeah, there's a lot of stupid. A lot of stupid out there, folks.
Hey, your Rachel Z video is great.
That needs to be made fun of.
Oh yeah, dude, you crushed the Rachel Ziegler thing.
Yeah.
Can I have just about like 30 seconds?
Yeah, of course you can have
for Tom.
Just to play something for Crypt Daddy. This is from his album that just recently came out.
Oh,
check it out, guys. This is pretty funny shit.
And that's saying a lot too, because I don't know if you guys know, Make-A-Wish can do quite a bit. Do you guys remember when they shut down all of San Francisco just for a kid to play Batman for a day? Fucking gay. That's like the second gayest thing you can do in San Francisco. The first is being in San Francisco.
There you go. Just a taste of what
that's
Donovan
so
was
good.
all about.
I can't wait to get that album. So
yeah, you can get it on Amazon, iTunes, all those places.
Right on.
Yep. And Robbie, I saw that meme, that line you snuck in there last minute. I am not showing that meme. That ain't happening.
No.
Not happening at all.
It's funny. It's funny, but we ain't
It's
showing
funny
it.
and almost made me throw up. But
that is how you do Comics' channel in 1 minute.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
It's
even
not
less
even
than that.
graphic. It's just
It's
a
not.
chicken with a pickle.
YouTube's AI will say otherwise.
Yeah.
True story.
Indeed. All right, folks. We'll catch you Wednesday on Rumble.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. A huge thanks to all the supporters. Without you, Comix Division would probably be hoeing on a corner somewhere.
Bigot Atmosphere. That 70s rock bigot. Drunken Emerald bigot. Toxic Man bigot.
That is true.
Arasaka, the dapper bigot. Bad Take bigot. Channel bigot. Devil Made Me bigot.
Extra bigot.
Evil
Ginger
House
bigots.
bigot.
Ginger
Punch
bigot.
for Dirty bigot.
Jesus.
Just another bigot.
It's a lot of J's.
I know.
Hey, just
right?
another red shirt was in the chat. Good to see you. Thank you for
From
being there.
Redshirt. Can't wait to hang tomorrow. One man bigot.
Eric K was out there. Hey, Rendell.
Bigotzilla.
Oh, Bigotzilla.
The common bigot.
Easy bigot.
Your Muslim bigot.
Hey, Zelashi. Good to see you.
Or your bigot uncle. That's easy.
Heron of Bigotandria.
Strange
bigot.
marble bigots.
Wolverine's the bigot.
Thank you all for watching. You are amazing.
I like turtles.
Good night, everyone.
Coming.